What's up? It's a Super Game Boy back again with another episode. Today we take a look at Croc 2 on the GBC. Yeah! More like Crocky shit poo for the GBP. Man, shut your nerdy ass up. Oh shit! Alright, anyways. Croc 2 on the GBC. When we start the game mode, we get a cutscene. A bottle with a message floats ashore, and apparently the message is the size of both characters. Then Croc gets a jetpack, and we get to the title screen. If that ain't a great story, I don't know what is. Alright, let's start the game. Here we have an isometric style, probably the easiest way to try and capture the vibe of the console games. Croc can jump, tailspin, and ass slam, as well as push boxes. Walking around this hub area, we have 3 levels to choose from, so let's start here. This game doesn't look half bad, though the sprites are a little thick, if you know what I'm saying. Just big and awkward, making it hard to judge jumps. What? I can't make that jump? Come on, man. Because Croc's jump range is so short, you have to be really precise in order to make jumps. Unless, of course, you buy the jump power-up from the shop. Really? Microtransactions? Bruh. Because of how close the camera is, I'm constantly getting drive-by by enemies. How was I supposed to be ready for that? Not even Fiddy would survive this many shots. Shit's whack, yo. Not to mention these damn doors. Even though it feels like I clear them, just a little bit of the tail does not take damage. That's just cold, game. Somehow in the 3rd level I was able to retrieve my friend's sandwich, but then he doesn't want it. Well, fine then. I guess I'll just eat it myself. This game does have some rocket tunes, so I can at least get into the sound. No complaints about the sound effects either. They work at a pinch. What's my final verdict on Croc 2 for the GBC? It's aight. Peanut butter was a bad choice.
Horror. A genre that has existed in media almost as long as the different mediums have existed. Stories and fables speak of demons and devils, providing the backbone of myth and legend. Horror films have existed as long as film has itself, leaving audiences both scared and disgusted. Some even treating horror films as a lesser art form. Video games are also no stranger to the horror genre. For years, I was in the camp that horror games were not good, despite the fact that I was a big slasher fan. Keep in mind, I was watching based on what my friends liked. Horror games were janky, badly controlled, and looked crude to me. It wasn't until I was introduced to the horror genre by a friend with Soma, and then later discovering Resident Evil 7 for myself, that I started to understand why these games are so loved. A couple years before I fell in love with the genre, in 2014, PT was released. Standing for Playable Trailer, it was a precursor to a game that never was, Kojima's Silent Hills. PT was notable for inspiring a whole new wave of horror games. Resident Evil 7, while compared to PT, was already well into development, as was another game which was taking the gaming world by storm, in the indie space, Neverending Nightmares. Matt Gilgenbach is an indie developer who started making a name for himself when his first game, Retrograde, a rhythm-based space shooter that is timed to the music, was released on Steam and PS3 in 2012. According to a Polygon interview, the game failed even though it was on both Valve's and Sony's platforms. The failure of the game alongside his own depression and anxiety led to his next game, Neverending Nightmares. Neverending Nightmares is a side-scrolling horror game where you explore your home and other areas in a state where it's not clear if what you are experiencing is a dream or reality. You play from the perspective of a man named Thomas, a depressed, OCD-laden person with asthma who is trying to get through his own nightmares, or at least what feels like nightmares. While the game plays in a somewhat linear fashion, there are multiple endings based on how the game pans out. The game was funded via Kickstarter in 2013 and became quite the success compared to the developer's previous game. With the success of this game, Matt Gilgenbach looked on with his next project, and in 2015, the Kickstarter for Devastated Dreams was launched. Devastated Dreams was announced in the summer of 2015. The game is from the perspective of a pregnant woman named Angel who lives in the Philippines, doing her best to protect her unborn child from the Aswang, a demonic creature that feasts on fetuses using their long tongues to snatch them from expecting mothers. That alone is enough of a disturbing concept, but mixed with the creepy, electricless atmosphere of a small village at night, and the aspect of Angel dreaming for two, makes this even more terrifying than Neverending Nightmares. When I first heard about this concept, I was very interested. Despite being a backer of the Kickstarter for Neverending Nightmares, I only played the demo at the time. The game remained on my Steam shelf until October 2024, just after the 10th anniversary of the game's release. Finally cutting my teeth on the game made me partially regret sitting on it for so long. It was such a well done creepy game that it just made me all the more sad that we never got Devastated Dreams. So yeah, this is the downer part of the video. See, in order to secure the funding for Devastated Dreams, Matt once again attempted a Kickstarter campaign. Unfortunately, the landscape of Kickstarter games was very different in 2015. Shortly before the campaign for Devastated Dreams was to go live, the second Kickstarter for Keiji Inafune and Concepts Mighty No. 9 was launched to help with developing DLC for the game. Not only that, but another game and anime series for another concept property, Red Ash, was announced on January 3rd, 2015. These projects, among several other very suspicious and underdelivered campaigns, led to a lot of fans seeing Kickstarter as less than a viable platform. Now, that's not to say I blame the failure of Devastated Dreams Kickstarter solely on concept, but more so that the timing and general energy around the platform definitely didn't help its case. Matt took the failure of the Kickstarter as a sign that maybe the game was not meant to be. He instead shifted his focus to his family, as he was going to be a dad within months of announcing the project. And with that, he left the industry. There's more to the story, however. As of writing this script, Matt released an update on the Neverending Nightmares Kickstarter page. It goes over what has happened in the 10 years since the game launched, and how he has shifted his career to being an engineer and to focus on his family, as he is now a father of 2 sons. He goes over his time working on both Neverending Nightmares and Devastated Dreams, and how he wanted to take what he had learned from the former to make the latter a much better game. He also admits that the production was rushed, and he was trying to get as much moving as possible to have the Kickstarter go live as soon as they were able, probably so that the funding could be secured to help keep the production team together and to complete the project before the birth of his firstborn. In his post, he is quoted as saying this: "I know some people might be sad that Devastating Dreams never came out, but looking back on it, I doubt it would have turned out as good as Neverending Nightmares. I felt a lot of pressure to get the game off the ground and to keep the team together, so it was a rush to make decisions and get stuff ready. A lot of the ideas were sort of knee-jerk reaction to Neverending Nightmares feedback, making it less linear, making it more interactive with the flashlight mechanic. I'm not saying these were bad ideas, but I definitely didn't have as clear of a vision for what we were building. I didn't have an ending I was happy with in mind. The ideas came a lot easier for Neverending Nightmares, mostly because I took all the good ideas I had accumulated over the years of taking notes and put them all into one. While there were some interesting things we set out to do in Devastating Dreams, the well did feel a little dry. Perhaps I'm being too hard on myself and the game would have come together in the end, but it definitely felt a lot harder." He then goes on to explain that he is taking game development up as more of a hobby, messing around with a more limited space with the Game Boy, and has even developed a small game for the platform named Swirl, based on a Dreamcast game of a similar name. He even links to a free download of the game that is said to work on both emulator and real Game Boy hardware. I'll include a link in the description to the post if you'd like to see for yourself. While it may not be what we expected, it's good to know Matt still has a passion for creating games. I'm sad we'll never get to see what Devastated Dreams would become, but I think it may no longer be necessary. In the almost 10 years since the game was announced, we've had horror games from the perspective of a pregnant woman with Amnesia: Rebirth as a prime example. Not to mention several different horror games based on different locales all over the world. In the end, I feel that creativity and passion for game development in the indie space has grown to allow for even more outlandish ideas to have a chance in the industry. Call to the Lamb and The Coffin of Andy and Lele come to mind as games that would have not made as big of a splash 10 years ago as they did now. With the AAA industry turning out a lot of the same things and starting to make less and less money on what should have been surefire hits, the industry is changing. I'm both excited and fearful for what the industry holds, but I will happily watch for what is to come next, and also to get back in development myself, for the first time since 2008.
Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. This was actually supposed to be a Halloween video, but some stuff happened in my personal life, including some family stuff, that I had to kind of push this back and just make this a "it's done when it's done" video. Shoutouts to Nyan Melon for making this black and white model, put in KZ's words, "somebody Betty booped me." So this is what I was using for my Halloween model on my streams. Shout out to twitch.tv/Zeromaster. Go check out my streams. I stream like 3-4 times a week on there. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturdays, and sometimes Sundays, so whatever. I just wanted to take a second here at the end, not only to thank you guys for watching the video, but I've started using the Hunting Club chat in my Discord server, which is something I created for supporters either on Twitch or Patreon to get early access to stuff when I make these videos. I did post some stuff working on this video in there. If you have supported me on Twitch or Patreon, you can get access to the hunting club and check that out. And that doesn't just mean like Twitch subs or Patreon backing. If you've supported me by like purchasing something on Throne, or you've donated bits or donated directly through Stream Elements 2, you do qualify for the role. So if you don't have the role and you're in my Discord server, just send me a message letting me know, hey, I supported you in the past and I would like to have access to this. It also gives access to the Toku Tuesday voice chat in my server. After my Tuesday stream, we watch Tokusatsu. Right now we're watching through Kamen Rider ZO. If that's something you'd be interested in, if you don't know what the hell Tokusatsu is, Japanese superheroes and Japanese large monster kaiju things. But anyways, this little unfiltered thing, I just wanted to say thank you for being patient with me with my videos. I have more projects planned. I have so many projects in the back burner, but I wanted to get this one out because this is an idea I had for a few years. I have so many ideas as well that I want to get out there. So if you are watching this on my YouTube channel, Zeromaster Reviews, please subscribe for more content. And again, if you want to support this content and my other content, Twitch, Patreon, Throne, or Stream Elements, any of those work, whatever you prefer. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Good morning. It is the return of Morning Voice Zero. My smooth jazz vibes. My morning radio DJ voice, I guess. Late night DJ, I don't know. Hello, how's everybody doing? It's Nintendo Switch 2 Direct Day. We are going to switch to that screen here in a second. Thing is live, but it's not going to be ready for a few minutes. So let's just switch to the screen. And let's talk predictions. So my first prediction is we'll see more of that new Mario Kart game. They'll show off some Switch games that are getting enhanced on the Switch 2. Good morning, Paris. Hope you're doing well this morning. I would like to see a new Donkey Kong. Or something about a new Donkey Kong. I'd like to see more information about how the Switch is going to work in mouse mode. With the Joy-Cons. So that'll be interesting. But yeah. If you guys have any predictions, feel free to drop them in. Otherwise, guess we'll find out here in a second. Just opening my Fruit 2.0 caffeine drink. Let's see if it'll wake me up a little bit more. I went to bed early last night so I could be up for this early, so. Yeah. So I'm ready to see some stuff. Maybe I should hop in Smash Mataz. If the guys are in there. Let's see. Where is Smash Mataz? Are they in there? Maybe we should make this a collab. Maybe I should. Maybe we should. Maybe I should. Maybe that'll be more interesting. You guys want me? Yeah, I think I should. Because I think Chikado's live right now, right? Maybe. You know what? Yeah, I'll just hop in there.
This one.
There we go. I put it in the Stream Talk chat.
Hey, good morning.
Wait.
Chat
Yeah,
right
it's
there.
Zero. How's it going?
Hey, Zero!
Hey.
What's up, dude?
Hey, this is a collab now, just so you know.
Oh, it is. I mean, we're open for anybody to do stuff. You want in on the combined Twitch chat?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I just woke up.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Let me give you an invite.
I'm gonna be morning voice
Fair
Zero
warning,
for a
Zero,
bit.
you
but-
will hear, you might hear me using sound clips. Fair warning.
Oh, that's fine.
Let me add you in.
I just saw you guys came up that you're all watching the thing too. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna hop in.
Yeah, no, I'm down for that, dude. Like, don't be a stranger. If you're ever doing the same thing we're reacting to, or shoot us a message, or say, hey, are you watching this director showcase? I'm like, yeah, send me a message.
Also, I missed you guys. What's up?
Yeah. Good to hear from you.
Good to hear from you.
I'm always down for collabing and reacting to things.
I'd like to find a
been-
time when you're not down. Probably when you're asleep.
Probably. I mean, normally I would be asleep right about now, but Nintendo.
Yeah, same. Let's see.
Okay,
I think I
okay.
got that
So
invite.
Cassette Beast talked about their version 1.8 update.
All right, there we go.
Oh,
You're in the
fucking
collab
showcase is only
combined
3
chat
minutes,
now.
50 seconds.
Yeah, there we go.
I'm putting this on right now.
So, any predictions, guys?
Release date?
That's true.
I want to see more.
Pre-order
Of,
date.
I want to see
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
of the Mario
They-
Kart with
they did say that
24
they're gonna be
racers.
showing more. They're going to be showing Switch 2 games through Nintendo Treehouse like on the 3rd and 4th. So
Oh, really? They're doing a
Yeah,
treehouse
yeah,
as
they're
well?
doing
Damn.
they're doing showcases. They're like 2 to 3 hour showcases tomorrow and the day after.
Oh, dang.
shit.
also, I've got the perfect sound clip to use for how I feel right now. PA
Also,
probably
just
guess what it
Fugi.
is.
Yeah, probably play it.
Zero, are you using the Are
Yeah.
you using the YouTube link?
Yeah, I am.
Are you watching YouTube? Okay, I just want to make sure so that way we're mostly synced up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there
Well,
is
that's
going to
what
be
you
some
would-
delay. Usually, what I
was
tell
gonna say, if,
people is
Mm.
just like
yeah, hold
wait
your
like a
reaction
second.
to it.
Yeah, hold your
Yeah,
reaction
don't
for a couple
outright
seconds.
say what it is. You can be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe they did that."
Like you
Yeah.
can
Don't say
gasp
what
or
it
do
is,
that.
though.
But
Yeah,
remember,
yeah.
I'm gonna be a little bit. I gotta be a little bit quieter with my fucking reactions because it is 4:45 in the fucking morning for me.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Yeah.
I'm on the fucking West Coast.
Oh, you poor
Oh,
lad.
yeah, we got West Coast
PA
Canada. We got West Coast Canada and East Coast Canada now.
Yeah, PA and Chicago know my fucking feelings with Nintendo's bullshit times.
I think
Yeah.
that's how a lot of people feel over here.
Yeah, to be
in
honest,
the
yeah, I'm-
West
like-
hemisphere.
I'm gonna be in the
Yeah.
West Coast next week for my vacation, so
Oh,
Further proof why this for Alligator Deck might be top tier. They did a big like nationwide tournament in Japan, like a week,
Oh.
like a while ago, and it came out first out of 5,000 players. Like,
that's
this deck
crazy.
is crazy.
I post something in the stream talk, by the way. Text, so
Alright.
just so you guys know.
Holy shit! Fucking 6-player co-op for Cassette Beast. Oh my
Oh,
god!
that's nice.
And it is, and I believe it is crossplay. So
Stream talk. Let's see here.
Gotcha.
yeah, no, that's understandable.
Oh, that's cool.
Like, yeah, no, like me and the Chaos Crew, we talk shit about our province. Like we openly say a lot of times we just repeat what we're
Yeah,
where most of us are. Considering some
I'm in
seems
I'm in
like, no,
Ontario in the Greater Toronto area. So
yeah,
Okay, okay.
I'm
Fair
I'm
enough.
northern BC, so
oh okay. I'm gonna be in Alberta next week.
oh yeah, you're dealing with Mountain Time. You're not fucking dealing with Pacific Time.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Time zones.
Yeah.
Going back on before about predictions and possible stuff. Again,
Yes.
I heard rumors that they might be doing like a Wii U/DS thing going on for Switch 2, where you can connect your Switch 1 to the Switch 2 to do 2-screen gaming.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Which
I'm like,
honestly, keep
huh.
my fingers crossed because a lot of people who are probably gonna get Switch 2 have a Switch 1 still.
Mm-hmm.
Be very helpful to play DS games and Wii U games.
If that's what it takes to get Nintendo Online DS, then. But I mean, they could also just put it in. They could also put it in side by side mode, or flip the Switch up in horizontal mode and do that.
That is true. They do have vertical grips.
Yeah, so it's like they could just do that.
That is also an option. I also like other rumors. I'm also going to address this too. Supposedly, if Best Buy is to be believed, pre-orders may go immediately up as soon as the direct is over. But then they kind of repelled that. They kind of like said, no, that's not true. That was a mistake. But I don't know if they're backpedaling or if that might actually be true.
Best Buy's not becoming Walmart when it comes to leaks.
So if it immediately goes under pre-order, like right as the direct is going, don't be surprised.
Yeah, all the fucking scalpers are gonna get to it.
Yeah, that's why I got. That's how I got my third screen is cut up into 3 different sections of. Okay, here's Nintendo's website. Here's Best Buy's website. Here's Amazon's website.
I mean, well, for me, I got to go with like GameStop.
Yep.
Although retrospectively, I didn't get the Switch 1 until like towards the end of year 1. So,
for me, it wasn't. For me, my brother got it, and it was at the end of like year 2 or 3.
Yeah, so whether or not I get it directly or not is another story. Because again, as many of you know, I got a new computer, so kind of busy with that right now.
Even then, it's like I'll probably get it through
Switch 2 immediately on release. Yeah, sure, totally. But can I do that? That's another story.
Okay, Discord just randomly booted me out of the call.
I heard the shoes guy out my window again.
Weird.
I'm gonna
because like Chikado was talking, then immediately got cut off. What the fuck?
I think for me,
but I was just saying,
sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna definitely get it from Costco because they're much better at those assholes.
They do good bundles at Costco as well.
Yeah,
I find like sometimes you'll buy like I remember when the PS3 came out, they were not only selling them like the console, but you got like an extra controller and like 2 games or something. I was like, shit.
Oh yeah, that's just like standard bundles with Costco.
Yeah.
Though now it's become a bit less of you get like you got a free game with it. No, you just get the console and 2 controllers now. It's like
that's still better value than just buying it without the extra ones, right?
Yeah.
What I was gonna say, what was I gonna say? Oh, I'm probably not going to like grab a Switch 2 like immediately. I want to wait and see if there's a game that I absolutely want for it.
Yeah, I feel that.
No,
because like I got when I got my Switch, I got it in 2018, and it was because it was my 30th birthday, and that was a gift to myself, and I got it with 2 games. So I didn't buy the Switch immediately when it came out in 2017. I was like, I'm gonna wait.
Yeah, I got mine like towards the end of 2017, the start of 2018. So I feel you.
Yeah.
Likewise.
Once again, I'm reminded I'm the youngest in the fucking call.
Well,
weird. A lot of people often think I'm the youngest in a lot of calls, but I'm actually one of the oldest.
Listen, we've got we've all got one foot in the grave, so
yeah.
I no joke. I constantly thought that Dragon was younger than me. No, Dragon is a year older than me. Fuck.
Damn.
I'm like, damn it! I'm the youngest in the Chaos crew.
Enjoy your youth, I say.
But to go on also with like launch Switch 2 games. Okay, here's another question. Yeah. Are we pretty sure that Mario Kart is going to be a launch game?
Oh, definitely. Like there's
it has to be like the app, like the actual thing that's going to like get people to go buy a Switch 2, right?
Like if
Metro Prime 4
like even if you don't factor in the sales on the Wii U, Mario Kart 8 is the most popular Switch game. Like it's the most the best selling game Nintendo has right now. Like
I know they revealed it and stuff, but some people are like, are you sure that just because they revealed it means that it's going to be a launch game? Like I'm pretty sure it's going to be a launch game.
I want a closer look at Donkey Kong because I know that they're switching to the the movie art style, which I'm still not 100% with, just because I don't know, like maybe call it like nostalgia goggles, but I grew up with the country look, which is the one they've used for
same.
30 years now.
Yeah,
So it's like, I don't know.
they're basically trying to simplify it,
and the reason I keep saying that they're going to tease some kind of Donkey Kong game is because the anniversary is next year. So
that is fair.
So
I would Game and Watch. That'd be fun.
I'm also like, they made 2 Donkey Kong Countries, one on the Wii, one on the Wii U and Switch, but they still haven't made a third one.
Too, so don't mind me.
So I'd like to see a new Donkey Kong Country, especially after Tropical Freeze. Oh God, that game is hard. I can't believe I beat that.
Yeah.
So,
and I guess to go on kind of the Mario Kart being a launch title, I would say yes, with the way that they have been promoting it over the last few directs, and probably that and Metroid Prime 4 will probably be the like 2 of the first launch titles.
Well, did you guys hear the rumor about Xenoblade X, that it has a secret like Switch 2 mode? Yeah, because because apparently it just runs better on that system, and they must have already had a dev kit for it. So I have a feeling a bunch of releases that are coming out for the Switch are going to have Switch 2 enhanced modes.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping they might address during the Direct. Like, they already outright say, hey, if you happen to have a Switch 1 game, you put on the Switch 2, bam, Switch 2 mode in this Direct, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
To get people hyped.
It would help a lot, I feel.
Where it's like, we know it'll run on the Switch 2, but it'll be cool to get just confirmation. Here's a bunch of games that are coming out soon that are already confirmed. If you got the Switch 1 version, you get the Switch 2 version for free, or an upgrade, you know?
That, or like it's just
That'd be
included
really
on the cart that you get like an enhanced port, like, or if you buy a cartridge version, I guess. And I feel like it's going to be a lot like modern consoles. Like, you own a PS4 copy of a game, you basically get an enhanced version or the PS4 Pro version of the game, like that you can play. Or if there is no enhanced version, you can still play your digital PS4 disc PS4 games on your PS5, stuff like that.
Or if anything, like in some cases where it's like, hey, for $10 you can upgrade to the newer version.
Yeah, Nintendo did that on the Wii U for the Virtual Console, and I was like,
gone, I guess.
Yep.
The ironic thing is, when Nintendo did that for the Wii U for Virtual Console, the Virtual Console versions on Wii U tended to be worse. So I didn't upgrade.
Yeah, I remember that.
The only console it was great for was GBA, because a lot of GBA games have like really like bright colors, because it was a while before we got a backlit screen, so they had to make the colors very vibrant so you could see it in dark places. So it was actually nice, because I played Mario and Luigi on Wii U, and it wasn't
nice.
The colors were a little muted because it was on the Wii U, and it looked much better in my opinion, just because it wasn't like in your face bright colors.
Yeah,
that also reminds me too. Speaking of Virtual Console stuff, how do we feel? We thinking maybe GameCube games already?
Yes,
that
is
is
time.
That is the route.
Yeah,
I hope so. I want to play some custom Robo. I want to
Oh my
play
God.
some Fire Emblem. I want to play.
PA, you unlock something in my head. If they put custom Robo on GameCube,
Custom
Switch
Robo.
Online, like we could do online matches.
yeah.
Yes, let's do it. I want some online custom Robo. One of the most underrated GameCube titles.
Wait,
Yes, no, legit.
They didn't
It's
put
one
the
of my
N64
favorites.
version on the Japanese N64 online,
Yes,
did they?
they got that. Another game they got where it's like, can we get Fire Emblem 6? Can we get the custom Robo games that were like N64 games into the Virtual Console here in the States?
Right?
Over here in the West freaking end of the world.
Like, I mean, they're
It'd
no
be
stranger to
great. I
bringing
love it.
games over. Like, they did that with like Sin and Punishment. That was a 64 game, and they like made a modern translation of that, and they put it all over the place for Nintendo. So why can't they do that for like Custom Robo or Fire Emblem 6? You know?
Good morning, Leah.
Yeah. Furthermore, I guess to dial back to something quick, mentioning the backlights on screens. Who else was the? Yep, that was me. Anytime we had to travel somewhere for like one of my siblings' sports or something, I was just backlight.
I got a Game Boy
my
Advance
God,
on launch, and like I didn't have a backlight, so I was trying to play Kirby's Dream Land in the back of the car at night, and it's like, oh, I gotta keep this thing alive. I'm fighting the boss right now. I can't stop and pause the game.
Oh God, remember the freaking Game Boy Video?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I actually had like a couple of those. I think I had SpongeBob and oh god, did I have a movie?
I'm kicking myself because I always passed on those at conventions and like game stores because they always sold them for like nothing. Now they're expensive because people are like, oh, it's a thing you can do.
I like,
Mhm.
I think Kids
Yeah,
Next
but
Door
then
and
you
Dragon Ball
watch it,
GT on
it was-
Game Boy Video.
Kids Next Door. That was the other one. That was the other one. Because one of the episodes on there was the where they were trying to tell us all these different stories. I was like, you failed to deliver a pizza.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What?
Yeah. The whole thing was about delivering a pizza, and it was all the different like kind of anime trope kind of things. Like
Different animation styles.
Number 4 was Dragon
freaking-
Ball Z.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god.
And you
I
had
just
a
finished off this-
5-headed Frieza, delightful children from down the lane.
Yep.
That's some crazy stuff.
Number 4, go.
Twitch
All right,
decided-
2 minutes away.
Twitch decided to do an
Yeah.
ad
Awesome.
break 2 minutes
It's
before
been
this thing
2
starts.
years since Cassette Beast
That is fair.
launched?
Mm-hmm.
I need to play Cassette Beasts. Here's really freaking good.
It is. It is damn good. I managed to get PA copy. Jerry's got his own copy. I need to get, but one of us needs to get Jacato a copy.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I got ads coming up in like 20 seconds, which is likely good because it'll
Yeah.
wrap up
Yes.
before the thing starts up.
Mm-hmm.
So
I got another
don't
set of
snooze
ads
any
coming
ads.
in, I got another set of ads coming up in like a half hour-ish.
Great timing, Twitch.
Oh, we got 60 seconds. Here we go.
Oh, I'm hearing music.
Are we?
All right, I'm
I'm
gonna.
not hearing any music.
Please, when we get
Oh, I wasn't
Wii
synced. Now I
games.
am.
when we get Wii games on
I'm
the
just
virtual
gonna
console.
refresh it just in case. I hit the
Fire
refresh button.
Emblem,
Yeah, I'm gonna
Radiant
refresh
Dawn.
as well.
Yeah, everybody hit refresh just to be
Yeah,
sure.
it was. I was still a little delayed, so refreshing it fixed it. So
I would. Oh man.
30 seconds.
Yes, here we go, everybody.
And my
Wide
ad break
awake
ends
now.
in a couple seconds. There we go.
Hi. Yeah, I need to update that.
All right, here
schedule,
we
I
go.
thought.
Yeah,
It's
I was gonna
time.
say.
Yeah, I gotta finish Cyber Sleuth. I'm on the last part of the game. I just got some stuff to do before that.
We got shapes.
2. Okay. Later.
Woo!
Oh, okay. I got a ball and more shapes.
Okay,
Is that a
just
D20? Yes.
You're like slightly
Bunch of
ahead.
shapes making Nintendo Direct symbol.
Oh god.
Jazzy music.
Oh, they got all fancy for this
Or
one.
want to see
This Splatoon. Nah, just kidding.
Oh god, do we need more Splatoon? Right now?
Oh,
Here.
okay. Yep. Nope. Immediately going right to it. All right.
Yeah,
Just like we were
they're just
talking about.
ripping the Band-Aid off right now. I think
I
we
want to
have-
go to
the
that.
Band-Aid.
I want to go
There's
to that
Mario.
fast food joint.
But yeah, okay, a Yoshi-themed fast food joint would be pretty interesting.
Yeah, that would be cool.
There goes Mario.
Let's go indeed. Mario Kart 9, everybody.
Okay, is that confirmed? 24 racers?
Yep.
They gave Luigi rally lights.
They're already using the new DK design in this.
Ooh, okay. Yes, they are using the new DK design. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Hey, King Boo.
Oh, yeah.
Grinding? They got grinding now?
Yeah.
Okay, seriously, Jacato, you told us not to make any noises. You guys are like a couple seconds ahead of me now.
Oh, really? Okay.
Because you told me to refresh.
If you need to really catch up, you can do the speed on the video player. And do
Yeah,
it
you are a
times two.
little. You are a little ahead of me. You're like 10 seconds ahead of me.
Oh, really? Oh, it's
So
because I
Jacato-
probably accelerated. If you go to the gear wheel, you can make it 2 times speed, and I'll get you up to the live and just dial back to 1 again.
I just refreshed again to be sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay,
refresh
sorry, we
again.
lost a little bit of footage, everybody.
Yep. Yeah, I'll just try it again.
I love that.
Okay, we got
titles.
Okay.
No, it.
Not 9?
Oh yeah, you're way ahead of us, Chicago. What the hell?
Chicago, refresh,
Oh, really?
for the love of God.
I did refresh. Normally, I'm not the first one.
still at
Oh, okay,
max speed?
okay.
Mario Kart World?
Mario Kart World.
One speed.
Yeah. All of us are behind you.
Wow, too fast for the Mario Kart. Okay, let me refresh.
All
I'll
of
refresh.
us are.
I'm the producer.
All of
for
us are
Nintendo
pretty
Switch 2.
on. The
I'm
rest of us are
Takahiro
pretty on
Gota,
time.
The director for Nintendo
Yeah,
Switch 2.
as usual, Chicago's out of sync with
And
us.
I'm Tetsuya Sasaki.
I mean, normally I'm the one that's
hardware
behind,
design
so I'm
lead
surprised
for
that I'm the
Nintendo
one
Switch
ahead
2.
this time.
Yeah.
What you just saw
Close
was
enough,
Mario
fast
Kart
we be
World,
behind 'em.
launching exclusively
Yeah.
on Nintendo Switch 2. Now,
Nice
what do you
suits.
think this brand new
do
Mario
have very
Kart
nice
game will be
suits.
like?
I'm seeing gameplay footage. Are you guys seeing gameplay
Yeah.
footage?
Yeah, I was just about to say
Now we just did.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
All right, so I'll delay my reaction.
Switch 2 system.
I do want to say this though. I
Welcome
do
to
like
this
the look of the bullet
vast
bill
world.
cart.
Yeah.
Kart races are
Wait,
held
are
throughout
all the
various
tracks
regions
technically
that span
linked?
the globe.
Yes.
That's
So
kind of cool.
that means we can have like the
World.
racing
Depending on
across
time
the
of
whole
day
world
and weather
then.
conditions, the
Could we
atmosphere
please just
will
at that
change.
point just do like the crazy like Need for Speed games thing where it's like,
there
hey,
gonna be a
remember that
mode
one
where you
race
just
that
race
exists
against-
through the whole map? Let's
And
just
in
do
this
that.
Mario
Yeah, no,
Kart
I'm
game,
wondering if they're gonna have like a whole race mode where you just race through
you
all the
can
race
go off
courses.
the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
Huh.
If you could make your own racetrack with the world map, that'd be pretty sick.
In the
That would be
classic
pretty
Grand
sick.
Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place.
DK Spaceport.
But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also drive to the next course as part of the competition. With 24 drivers
yeah,
in each
you-
race,
it's a bad idea
the
to
most
sleep at
in
the wheel.
series history, the competition is gearing up.
So it's like one of those things. There's not going to be a buffer between courses. You have
Introducing
to
Knockout Tour.
continually win each course.
Race non-stop from one corner of the world to
Yeah.
another.
Look at that fucking
Oh, you can
hat.
customize characters maybe. Luigi's got a hat.
There are multiple
got a new hat.
checkpoints along the way.
He's got a farmer hat.
If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
Damn. As somebody who
And
sucks at
you
Mario
make it all
Kart,
the
this
way
is
to
gonna
the
suck.
finish line,
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm also not very good at Mario Kart either.
Great.
Free
you
roam.
can also freely drive around this vast world in free roam. By going off-road,
Did they
you can
just make
explore
Mario
new
Kart an
areas
open
and
world
routes.
game?
So
Yes,
drive
it is.
wherever your heart takes you.
Are we gonna have Battle Royale Mario Kart?
No, I
You can
hope
already
also
not.
saw
go for
footage
scenic
of that,
drives with
Chicago.
friends.
I think Grand Prix is
I
basically
mean, like
that.
full on
Photos
Battle
together at
Royale
different
freaking circle
locations.
is what I mean.
Man, they're pulling out all the stops for this new game.
Did I just see the fucking penguin?
Yeah.
Brand new race across the entire world starts here.
Rabbit.
Mario Kart World. The game launches on the
Same day as Switch 2.
at
There you
Nintendo
go.
Switch 2.
Why is Donkey Kong holding a
More
burger? It
details
should be a
about this
banana.
title will be shared in an upcoming
Yeah.
Mario Kart
Oh,
World
and they're doing a
Direct.
direct for it.
So be on the
Shit.
lookout for more information.
Damn.
in
On the
future.
17th? Okay.
Nintendo going hard this.
Mario Kart World.
Look at
launches
Toad
on the same
winking
day
like-
as
It's
Nintendo
6 in
Switch
the
2.
morning. It's too fucking early to shout.
We'll share more
Notice
details
how they
in the
avoided saying the
future, so
date
we
of the
hope
Switch
you're
2
looking
because they're probably
forward
holding it for the end of the direct.
Yes.
to it. Next,
Yes,
we'd like to
that's
introduce
exactly
some
what
of
it's
the
gonna be.
new
They're gonna drop the
features of
release
Nintendo
date.
Switch 2. These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers.
New
for
Joy-Cons.
Switch 2.
Yes.
And on the right Joy-Con
That
2,
people already theorized are
We've
gonna
added a
break
new
inside.
What does the C button do?
let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
They put a C button on it. Interesting.
Oh, new logo.
You're lonely. You're
I'm so
alone.
ahead of all of you guys.
Alone.
Together.
I don't know if they're trying to
That was
relate
you.
to everybody.
Is that
Or are
Discord?
they trying to call us? Are they going to try and call everyone out?
Did they
Like,
put Discord on
you're
the
alone.
Switch too?
Yeah,
Oh
Discord on
my-
Switch would be crazy.
Oh my god. That's
That'll make things.
Oh.
Interesting.
Introducing Game Chat. a
Actual
new
game
feature
chat
for
on Nintendo.
Switch 2.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me?
Wow.
Oh, the mic quality is gonna be so bad. You're gonna have someone blaring their
With this
music,
feature,
someone chewing into
you'll
the
be able to
mic.
communicate with friends and family
gosh.
while playing a
Just
game.
immediately mute everybody and hop on
Can
the
you
Discord.
hide those? Because I don't like it taking up part of the screen.
That is also true.
While using the game chat feature,
please, for the love of
your
God.
voice is recognized by a microphone built into the system.
A system microphone?
Oh, no.
Let's keep
No,
going.
that's
Oh,
why.
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
It's gonna pick up the TV audio.
Yes, it is.
Let's make a left right here. Let's make a
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly,
sure about that?
letting you chat with ease.
How did you
We'll
get hit
see.
by a boat? Okay, nice.
Will it?
Beautiful. It's all pink.
And
Just don't
you
try
can
to
use
say
this
the word
feature
blade.
in
Say, are you
handheld
sure
mode
about
too,
that, about the
letting
blender?
you easily chat with friends and family. If you
Okay,
open the
screen
chat
sharing's
menu
pretty cool.
and
Okay.
turn on game screen sharing,
That's pretty neat.
Good job. There we go.
That would be good for like collabs.
God, those frames.
Actually.
Those frames.
Oh, that's the Nintendo Online experience.
Oh, shoot.
You know what? Yeah, I got a better one for this.
That frame rate drop was pretty serious.
Yeah.
you
Ah!
can chat
I
with
suspect the frame rate will be a lot better if you only have 2 people doing it instead of 5.
So hard, right? It's tough.
Oh, great. They have to show Animal Crossing so everyone can be like, look how cool my island is
Yeah,
compared
Animal
to you.
Crossing,
Also, I noticed
Kirby, and
the
Mario.
audio in the video is out of sync.
So cute.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
You can adjust the size of your
I thought
game
that was just
screen.
me, but no, I guess that's an all over thing.
Guys,
Thanks, Nintendo.
lost like
Where'd you go?
or expand another friend's game screen.
Ah,
Oh my goodness.
so bad.
To your left.
Nintendo, you want to try doing a second pass at this?
This is where I have to do
Yeah.
Wall ride.
I think everyone's gonna
So
still be sticking to
everyone can
Discord.
watch them play.
Yeah.
I think I know where you are. I think I know where you are.
We're just using our capture devices for this.
I mean, it's a neat idea, but you might want to put that back in the oven.
Nice.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay. Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose, Meeks.
Let's take a picture
On
here.
the right
Okay.
Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the
Nobody
C
will
button,
fucking say
you
that.
can pull up a chat
Who's
menu.
Meeks?
Wait, the C's literally for chat? Come
Actually,
on.
guys, I got a call coming
Yeah.
in, so I'll be right back.
Oh, there goes
Yeah.
plenty of theories out the window.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more.
You totally know someone's gonna make
Nintendo
this
Switch
happen.
to
Now?
camera.
Nintendo with
By
cameras?
connecting
Oh,
this
man.
camera to the system.
Watch the quality be. Oh god,
Hey.
it's.
Oh, jeez.
Hello.
Oh,
Ah, people!
Hi.
it is just. Oh my god, it's almost as bad
You
as
can
a fucking
appear on
eye
screen
toy.
and video chat while
New
playing
calls?
the game.
Like, what's happening?
Wait, isn't there a camera on the Switch? Why not just use that?
It's
camera?
good.
Yes.
Although there isn't
Here's how
one.
it looks with just
That's
the camera.
how they make money.
There you go.
I just no, like.
There we go.
Please look forward
But
to
it's good to
games
know
which
that with your
use
Switch camera,
feed
you can
like
just put a
this.
green screen background up, and you can just be anywhere in the world while recording.
Wait, how does Mario Party know where the cameras are?
Yeah.
See,
Is that
I
a
would get the
low-key
camera just for
upgrade
when
Mario
I.
Party?
Even when
I would
you're
get the camera
apart,
just for when I
you can
record
play
like
games and
my Let's
hang
Play show
out as
power
if you were
plays to
together
if we
in the
want to
same
show up on
room.
camera, but also
Play together,
we're
or
drinking sometimes when we
compete
do
in
that,
online
so
multiplayer
we might not
games.
want to show
Right.
up on camera.
Yeah, like, what are the rules of cameras,
there's
Play your
Nintendo?
favorites. Decide your own rules for a retro game competition.
I don't know about personal favorites with those
Or
frame
hold a
rates.
sports
So,
competition between
I'd like to
families.
showcase my favorites with good
All
quality.
together, anytime, anywhere. Game chat.
I mean, it's neat that they're updating, but
they're
a little too late,
trying.
don't you
What
think?
did you think?
They're trying.
In developing
They
this
are
game,
Nintendo.
our
They've
goal
always been
was
a
for
little
you to
behind
enjoy
on
playing
something.
online
Yeah.
with others more closely, including family and friends. Almost as if you're all playing together in the
They
same
were totally
place.
looking at Skype when they were making this.
The camera you saw in the trailer is
Isn't
the Nintendo
Skype like
Switch
going
2
away
camera,
though?
Yep.
which will
Exactly.
be available on the same day as Switch 2.
Oh, hey, they just confirmed the Switch
A
2
Nintendo
Joy-Con
Switch
grip.
Online membership will
They
be
are
required
like buy
to use Game
everything
Chat.
day of.
However, since we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game
Yes,
Chat,
I
it
kinda
will be
figured that's
available
usually how it
without a
goes,
membership
Nintendo.
for a limited
Yeah, that's what they
time.
did last time with the Switch
We
1,
hope
where they
you'll
had
try
it,
it out.
like, free for a while.
Additionally, Game Chat supports the Nintendo
Parental
Switch
controls.
app, and different settings can be adjusted. For example, whether parental permission is always required.
You don't want
when a
your kid
child
playing
wants to use Game
Xenoblade?
Chat to play with their friends.
I don't want them playing with that weird kid down the street.
Oh,
We'd like to introduce
Oh,
another
no.
new experience you can
Bowser
share
Jr.'s
with
gonna
family
have
and
some
friends.
new words to show his dad later this week.
On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have
Dad,
one
what's
game, you
zooted?
can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together.
Where'd you hear that?
But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game. With
Oh,
Game Share.
okay. That's
As
cool.
shown here, even games that require multiple screens can be played if
All
one
right.
person owns a compatible
This
game.
Okay, this was on the DS, so I'm
cool.
glad they
Share
did this.
compatible
Yeah, okay,
games
yeah,
with others
that's-
who also have
that's
Nintendo
good.
Switch 2 or
Yeah,
a
that's a cool
Nintendo Switch
feature.
system. You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a
But
time.
this is clearly Nintendo Uno.
Game Share also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems.
called Last
and
Duo.
you can use it with
Wait,
friends
you can
via
do
Game
online
Chat,
wait.
which we showed earlier.
Wait,
Game
wait.
Share on online play too?
Game Share can only
Because
be
that
used
will
with
make collabs
compatible
a lot
games.
easier. Oh,
This
you don't
feature
all
is
need to
planned
own the
for
game.
several
One of you
titles,
only needs to own
starting
Yeah,
it.
no,
with a
like
free
that's
update
pretty
for
big. You can do
Clubhouse
online
games,
games that people
51
don't all
worldwide
own.
Classics on Nintendo
Yeah.
Switch.
So like Mario
Game Share
Party,
support
if
is
one
also
person only has
planned
Mario
for
Party,
select
you can
games
still play with
exclusive
3
to
other
Oh my
people.
god, that's gonna make
So we
it's
hope
gonna make
you'll
stuff
look
so much
forward to it.
easier because oftentimes I'm like,
Yes.
hey, let's play Mario Kart. Hey, let's play Mario Party. Oh, I don't own it.
We'd
Let's
like
play
to
Smash.
show you
I don't own it.
Nintendo
Yeah,
Switch
oh,
2
now we got
system
this.
itself.
Yeah.
You know the worst part, Zero? I'm the
Please
only
take a look.
I was the only guy for the Mega Smash Bros. Group that actually got the new Mario Party.
At 7.9 inches.
Because I have the
Somebody
Mario
has a game
Party.
coming out
built-in
time.
screen.
Situations like that will now be like
Switch.
just a
Okay.
thing of the
System's
past. 'Cause
thickness
if we can
remains
just
the
have one
same.
person who owns the game and then you can just share it with everyone,
With
that's going to be
approximately
great.
double the
Yeah.
pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Yes.
Ooh.
Ah.
Okay, 1080 from default. That's cool.
Now, will the
That's
games
great,
run at
1080.
1080? Probably not.
Yeah.
Oh,
Up
actually,
to
they just talked about
120 frames
FPS
per
right
second,
there.
allowing for smoother gameplay and
120
supporting
FPS.
Only incompatible games.
Ah, yes, yes.
Probably
This is
the
why
new
I brought up
one.
that
Probably
big
The
screen
LCD
TV
if
screen
you
is
want the
more
if you
vivid
want the
and
120
supports
FPS,
I'm sorry,
HDR,
probably have to buy
providing
the
more contrast between light and
HDR
dark
support.
areas of the images.
Bullshit.
The
See, this is why I
all-new
thought they were
Joy-Con
gonna call it the
2
Nintendo
controllers
Snap.
Connect magnetically.
Yeah.
Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system. Detach your
For
controller
a
They
second I
still
saw
click
Mario
when
with
you
a
tap
hat, and I'm
the
like,
release
is that
button on the
Ness
back.
in Mario Kart?
So how
Totally.
many? So how many videos do you think we're gonna see of Jackass?
Oh, okay, that's
yanking
much-
things
SR
off and
buttons
playing
are
Nintendo?
bigger
That's much
for
better.
greater
Okay,
comfort
okay,
and
this is good. They
control
made it more
when playing with the
comfortable to
Joy-Con
use
2
individual
held
Joy-Cons.
horizontal.
That's really good.
Yes.
Oh my god, thank you.
The left and right sticks are now
Large
larger.
console sticks.
Oh, thank god.
Okay, this is what I was interested in.
Each
Good.
Joy-Con 2
Explain the mouse
controller
controls,
can be
please.
used
Yes.
as a mouse to play with
Oh,
compatible
it's only
games.
available in
Both the
compatible
left
games.
and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse
Okay.
controls. By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges,
So, like, I'm
sounds
actually
from the
reading what's
built-in
on the
speakers
bottom.
are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes.
Nice.
It has a built-in microphone.
Yeah, I don't know about
so
that
you can
microphone.
voice chat with friends anytime via game chat. It also uses noise
Nintendo
will
canceling
always be
technology
listening
to
in.
filter sounds, so
Okay.
your voice will come through clearly.
Probably gonna like immediately mute
Even
that
if you don't have
microphone.
a surround sound
Yes.
system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
That's nice.
Ooh.
Invisible horse.
Place your Nintendo
better
Switch
stand.
2 however you
No,
like with a
that was just
large,
GPA.
Still looks like it's
sturdy
gonna.
stand.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
You can
I
move
just
it
ran
freely,
through the
like
direct.
this.
Don't worry about me.
wow.
In addition
two
to
of
the
them.
USB-C port found on the bottom of the
USB
system,
ports.
there's one
Hey,
on top
finally,
as
more
well.
than one.
It's handy for connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
Thank God.
Nintendo Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of
Oh,
internal
About
thank
storage.
you.
fucking time.
8
Holy
times that of
shit.
Nintendo Switch
Thanks.
for
Oh my
storing your
God.
game
Thank
downloads,
you. So much
save
better.
data, and more.
Is it a terabyte?
Reading
No,
and
but
writing
it's
data
a step
is
in the right
also
direction.
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
especially if you can still do SD card
Use the
expansion.
Nintendo Switch 2 dock
Yes.
to
Dock
connect to your
for
TV
support.
and enable up to
That's
4K
good.
Okay, if you can remove
resolution
the
for
backplate, that's
compatible
good.
games.
Thank God.
Okay,
HDR
there we go.
is
Really
also
good dock
supported
mode.
in TV mode.
Now, my capture card only supports 720 at 60 frames, so it's still going to put it at 720, but still, I like the option.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system cool. This helps keep performance stable.
Watch that fan go like super loud.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, be like PS5 and PS4.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play
Compatible
Nintendo Switch 2 games.
Okay, there you go.
As well
Compatible
as
games.
compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
But will the Pokemon games actually run better? Is the question.
Good question.
Hopefully.
Probably if
Or-
there's not
or they're
like
still gonna run
a
fucking 10
way to
FPS
like
if they're
utilize
not
the
running
hardware,
full
they
view.
probably won't.
As you just saw,
Like, I don't think Game
Nintendo
Freak's
Switch
gonna
2
retroactively
isn't
go back
simply
and
an improved
make
Nintendo
improve
Switch.
the like
We
performance of
redesigned
games
the
for the
system
Switch
from the
2.
ground up and packed in lots of new
Release date.
gameplay features. And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're
Right.
currently developing this game.
Oh, new game.
Mr. Kawamoto!
We're not there yet.
Now we
Current
are.
location.
Well, I'm not gonna say what it
actually
is.
inside the game itself.
What?
This is Nintendo
Eh?
Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh.
Tour.
I'm standing over here.
Oh, for
Like Me
God's
Plaza?
sake.
Oh
Okay,
no.
No.
everyone, join me inside the
It's
game.
like Astro.
There are a lot of question mark icons here.
Maybe
Let's
if I
examine
had
them.
the Switch 2, I could join you in the game, but I can't.
This sign reads,
We don't
where
have
are
those
the
yet.
magnets?
Where are the,
The Joy-Con
magnets?
2 controllers attached to the system
No,
with
tell us how they
magnets.
work.
And those magnets are inside the
I was
system.
waiting for that.
Earth, water, fire,
The
dirt.
SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal,
Oh man.
so that's how they attach to the system.
Yo, what's up? Baka baka baka.
A magnetic
boy.
circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach.
Welcome to the chat, man.
Through
There
examining
we
signs
go.
like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers
But
have
if you
mouse
use those
controls.
secrets to repair
And
your
when
own
combined with the
Joy-Cons,
gyroscopes, you can
will
even do
void your
something like
warranty.
this.
Yes, they will.
You can adjust the
Yeah, they
position
will.
of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2. By
Do you-
combining the mouse
Getting to
controls
learn
and
how to
gyroscopes,
DIY my own
things like
stuff,
this
though,
are
has been
possible.
very helpful.
There are secrets to discover even as you're playing mini-games and tech demos. Some of the secrets range from the unique
It
features
is
of the
not going to
system
be that freaking
to tiny
accurate.
details you might not notice.
Could you
until they're
imagine though
pointed
them
out.
putting like
There are plenty.
a mouse mode in like
Nintendo Switch 2
in, like,
Welcome Tour will
the new
launch as a
Doom
paid digital game
and
on
putting
the
it
same
on
day
this?
as
Oh, that'd be
Nintendo
cool.
Switch 2.
Insane.
So please check it out if you're interested.
FPS
also be
gamers
insane
will
is
switch
when you
to
Now,
the Switch
I'd
2.
like to
Funny
share
on
some
Nintendo
more
Switch 2.
information regarding Nintendo Switch 2. This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, making them look different so you
It's
can tell
the
the
same
difference.
shape as Nintendo Switch.
Do they
game
still taste like
cards,
earwax?
What if you put a
but
Switch
it's
2
now
card in
red,
Switch 1?
And it has much faster data reading speeds.
Just red.
Next up is additional storage. Switch
Great.
2 will only work with micro SD express cards.
Only those. Okay.
They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed
Okay, so
data
only micro
transfers
SD?
possible.
Only microSD Express.
Ah.
Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo
So there's
Switch
gonna
will
be a
not
big.
compatible.
So the old SD cards
So
for
you-
Switch 1 won't work.
Additionally,
They have to be
transfer
express
data from
cards.
Switch to Switch 2. You can log
So that's
into your
gonna up the
Nintendo
price on
account to
those.
use the system
Yep.
transfer feature. With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more. We're
Or no,
also
just log into your
releasing a
Switch,
new Pro
to your
controller.
Nintendo account and re-download.
It
your
has
game,
a C
too.
button, which
Oh, there you go.
launches
New-
Game
new,
Chat,
Pro
and on the
controller.
back there are new GL.
Will it be
Great.
will it be
buttons
better
to
than
be
the
used to
original
assign
Pro controller
existing
that
button
dies in
controls.
like if it's not used?
In addition, an
Yeah,
audio
Zero, you
jack
forget
has
Zero.
been added.
It's going to cost
We've
us both
introduced
$100
a few new
just for one
features.
controller.
Yeah.
After today's
It
presentation,
might be more than
the
$100
official
bucks.
Nintendo
I'll
Switch 2 website
honestly,
will go
after
live.
what
Yeah,
happened
we're
with
There
part
the
of
will
the
Switch,
also
features
be an
now.
Ask the Developer
Yep.
article on the website.
after
where
what
the
happened
three
with
of us will
the Switch
talk
Pro
about the
controller,
development
I
of
will
Nintendo
wait and
Switch
see
2.
what
We
8-bit
hope
Doe
you'll
does
check that out as well.
Yes.
because their
And now,
controllers are way
the
better.
Nintendo Switch 2 launched
Yeah.
Oh,
out.
God, yeah.
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on
There
June
we go.
5th.
Wow, in a
We're
few
very
months.
much looking forward to the day when you all get
Yeah.
to experience it, so please wait just a
Ooh.
bit longer.
2 months? Gee.
Now, broadly speaking,
Get fucked everyone
on
else.
Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games.
The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games. These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2.
Okay.
The second type is compatible games.
Oh, they're talking about. Are they going to talk about those digital carts?
Nintendo Switch 2 edition games are the third type.
Okay.
Some
Switch
games
2,
that were
okay,
released
yeah,
on
we were just
Switch
talking
will
about this
receive
at the beginning.
upgraded versions that
Yeah.
offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more. Now, I'd like to show you the Nintendo
There we
Switch
go.
2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree.
Wait, what?
Please take a look.
Okay, so yeah, they are updating some Switch 1 titles for Switch 2.
Oh, come on. I already own Jamboree. I gotta buy a new version.
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade
Didn't we
on
talk about the
Nintendo
Wii
Switch
U
2.
scenario to Church earlier?
The upgrade expands on the base
like
game
weeks
and
or months
adds new
ago?
features, including mouse controls,
I already paid
audio
$100
recognition,
for Jamboree.
more expressive rumble, and gameplay
Because
that
they
uses
showed
a
the game with the camera
accessory.
earlier. That's why I was like
All of
confused why
which
that
can
was
be
doing that.
accessed on Switch 2. Let's check
What?
out 3 new and updated
Okay,
modes.
but how much is it going to cost to if you already
First
own
up
the game?
is Mario Party mode.
Yeah.
That's the real
With
question,
a single
yeah.
camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities. You'll be able to see each other's faces as you play, so you can
Oh,
experience
God.
all the reactions
What is this,
and
Mario Kart
emotions in
Arcade?
real time.
Sky, by the way,
Boyfriends
Sky,
can take the party
my partner, she's
online.
already like looking at ways to make VTuber models work with the camera.
Up next is
Oh,
Bowser
nice.
To
Live,
do like a
a
virtual
mode
camera
with a
thing.
livelier
And I'm like,
team
that would be good
wins.
for collabs.
Bowser will
That
bring
would be
you
pretty
on
good.
stage
You got a
soon.
star. Make a
Hit
face.
blocks to collect the most coins. Guide
Bowser
an RC car with
Live?
your voice. Go. And compete
Well, that looks
in
like Wii
other
Party
minigames
U.
using full body
Oh,
movement
no, it's
and
what the
sound.
frickin'... Oh,
Like
God.
iToy stuff right here.
Take a ride on the
Yes.
mouse-controlled carnival coaster.
iToy
With the safety
Connect
bar lowered and
shenanigans.
secured,
And
You're
GameCube
off.
mic shenanigans.
God.
use mouse
Yoshi,
controls
your-
to
your-
shoot
your
down
lap
enemies
bar
while
is
you feel the
not all the
bumps
way
and
down.
rumbles of the coaster.
I fret for you,
They,
buddy.
like, this is like a universal ride.
When you enter a pipe,
Because they had
a
Nintendo Land
minigame
there.
will begin. There's a
The-
bouldering
the-
game where 2
Yoshi,
players
that
each
lap
control
bar
an
is not
arm.
down. I'm
And
worried.
one
That
Oh, but-
climbing game is
shoot
just
the
straight up
cannon spray paint
Astrobot.
and quickly tag
Yeah.
objects. Enjoy the thrill of these
No, it's-
intuitive minigames. How quickly can you
Robo
reach the station?
Nintendo.
From
What are you
minigames
talking
that
about?
use a camera,
YouTube Robo.
the built-in microphone, mouse controls,
So mouse
and
control
rumble.
games
The
and
biggest
camera
party
games
yet
being
is
added
getting
to
even
Mario Party.
bigger. Super Mario Party Jamboree, Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV launches
How
on
much is it gonna
Nintendo
cost?
Switch 2,
Yeah.
July 24th.
Okay, but all right.
Nintendo
Oh, there we go,
Switch 2
upgrades.
players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Yep. Okay, you have to
They
buy
have an
it.
upgrade pack.
Please look forward
I hope
to
it's
a
not
new
as
Mario
expensive
Party
as the full
experience,
game.
Watch
where you
it be
can see each
watch it be
other's reactions
40
while
fucking
playing.
dollars Canadian. Watch it be
Let's
40
continue
fucking
presenting
dollars.
some
You
more
know what? Our
Nintendo
luck is
Switch 2
Canadian
edition
Zero.
games.
That is very likely going to happen.
Okay.
Oh. Who could have saw this
Nintendo
coming?
Switch 2 editions
Wait, can I
Legend
upgrade
of
my
Zelda
Wii U
Breath
edition of
the
Breath of the
and
Wild?
Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and
I
frame
was waiting
rates,
for that.
Boy.
and also support HDR,
That's some crazy
which makes
stuff.
the image
Watch
more
them
real.
actually say
Is my-
that. Watch them actually say that.
Actually,
If you own the
is my,
Nintendo Wii U
is my
version,
alt
you can
remote
get an
gonna actually
upgrade.
work with this?
It might.
Plus,
If my alt
you can
Amiibo
get even
works
more out
with
of your
I can have
adventures
to-
in
I'm
Hyrule
going to
using
be saving a
Zelda
lot of money.
notes. This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices.
What?
Huh.
It's a game-specific
Oh, for
service
God's
that's
sakes.
exclusive
What is
to the
this?
Switch 2 editions of these
You mean my
titles.
notebooks are now
For
useless?
example,
It's a
it
Wii
can
U
help guide you to
gamepad for
various
Breath of the
locations,
Wild
like
on your
shrines and
phone.
plugs you haven't found yet.
Oh
Guidance
my
activated.
God.
Proceed
They
now.
have GPS in Breath of the Wild now?
Oh my god, this actually might help me. Because I haven't completed
You
Breath of
can
the Wild
share
because I
your
get lost all the
creations
time.
using QR codes and
You're
send them
basically
to
getting
another
map
player
and
to
GPS
create
for
in
Breath of the
their
Wild
game.
for your mobile device.
No, just use the hover cycle. The hover cycle's so much easier to move around in Breath of the Wild too. You're
We hope
doing that
these
in the
features will
sky.
make
Why do you
your
have a
adventures
car in the
even more
sky?
enjoyable.
That seems like a mistake.
Why are
I
the
blame
videos
Fast
so
and the
out of
Furious for this.
sync?
Yes, it is out of sync.
Like,
In
why
Kirby
is
and the
it so-
Forgotten Land, You'll
Oh, we
be
got
able
more
to play
games.
an additional story exclusive.
I
to
haven't
the
played
Nintendo
Forgotten
Switch
Land.
I
Edition.
love
Hi,
Forgotten
Kirby.
Land.
Improved graphics and frame rates.
I've been meaning to pick it up, but I mean now. with
Okay,
Switch 2
so
being a thing, I guess I get
here's the
Switch
thing.
2 version.
If they're adding more
This story
content to
takes
these
place in
versions,
the
it's like getting
Forgotten Land
DLC
after being
basically.
struck by
So
a
that's
powerful
I'm like, okay, I
causes
Yeah,
understand.
pretty much.
mysterious
Yeah.
changes.
That's okay with me. What's not okay is if they just did
We
what they
hope you're
did with
looking
the
forward
Switch, where
to
they're like,
Kirby's
oh, buy
new
this Wii
adventure.
U game again at full price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That burned me.
Metroid Prime 4
Yes,
Beyond
it
will have both a Nintendo
Okay, there you
Switch
go.
and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Hey, it's the game I gotta get if it's announced at launch.
I still need to play
Already
the first
confirming
one.
Switch 2 enhancements.
I have
Yep.
I have the
Standard
remaster
You can
on
use
Switch for
mouse
the first one. I
controls
still need
for
to play it.
intuitive gameplay on Switch 2.
No, hope we get
It's
2 and
good.
3.
They changed a few
Plus,
things, but
you can
it's
explore the
nothing like
immersive world in
incredible.
I've
huge
never
changes.
played the original, anyways.
Or enjoy
We
smoother
get 2 and
action
3
in full
confirmed as
HD
well for
at
Switch 2. That'd be
120
great.
frames per second.
If I'm speedrunning, I play the
Choose
original
from these two modes, both of which support HDR.
because I have
based
all
on your
the
preference and
buggy
play
tricks
style.
that I can do.
That's fair.
Plus,
Yep.
Okay.
Nope.
Pokemon
Okay,
Legends
please
ZA
tell me the
There we go.
Pokedex
scheduled to launch later this
requirement's
year,
gone,
will not
and
only
then I will
receive
get this
a
game.
Nintendo Switch
But they are
version,
not saying if
but
it's
a
gone or
Nintendo
not.
Switch 2 edition as well. By taking
I don't know if you
advantage
guys
of the
remember,
power
but in
of Switch
Arceus,
2,
you had to stop
can
every
enjoy
time you
your
wanted to
adventure
go
in
do
Lumio
some more
City
story
with
stuff and
enhanced
catch a bunch of
resolution and
Pokemon.
frame
And I
Oh
hated
god, I
that.
forgot about that.
I forgot
Yeah.
about
I
that.
actually
yeah.
dropped the game because I hated that feature. I'm like,
The
I
Nintendo
want to
Switch
like
2 edition games
ZA.
you just saw will be available as
Please.
both physical
Please
and
just
I want to hear
confirm
more about
that
that
that's gone.
stadium-like game where it's like you can bring your Pokemon from Pokemon
And
Home
if
into
you
it.
already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch
Physical
2
and
edition
digital.
by
Okay, so
purchasing
if you
an upgrade
can't
pack.
get something physical day
We
one, you
hope
can
you're
still get the
looking
digital
forward to
version.
these Nintendo
Yeah.
Good to
Switch
know.
2
As long as they
edition
let you
games.
upgrade with the physical one too, which it sounds like you can.
Next, I'd like to
Yes.
introduce a brand new game
Exactly.
featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers.
Okay.
Please take a look.
I'm glad they're actually showing like games and stuff, which is nice.
Yeah, no, like legit, this is pretty good.
Take notes, Microsoft.
Addressing a lot of questions.
Interesting.
Dual mouse.
Whoever is running this really needs to fix synchronization issues.
What is this?
Wait. Did they literally add wheelchair basketball to like?
You know what? I'm cool with it.
Okay.
Drag
Interesting.
drive. Cool.
Wait, can we please
Cat
get 'em
ears.
off?
I'm sold.
What is the what was the thing?
That frame rate.
What was the name of that one game, the bike one on the Xbox 360?
Oh, I know the one you're talking about. I can't
Trials.
remember the title.
Oh yeah.
Trials. Can we get Trials for the Nintendo Switch 2?
Oh, I'm
Nope.
sure.
It'd probably be Trials Fusion, honestly.
I'm gonna have to get like a smooth death surface just to like be able to like use these mouse
Yeah.
control game.
Yeah.
It's like that bumpy kind of thing. Yeah, so it's like great.
I do. I
Like a
will
dead
say I
cat,
do
though.
like that it's ergonomically friendly because as somebody who uses a sideways mouse for ergonomics, I do like that they did that.
You can high five your fellow players. And that's not a delay. I just got that comment squeezed in. Okay,
In
summer
Drag and Drive,
2025.
You'll use both
Okay.
Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls.
Neato.
Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay. Oh shit.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, what?
This world is in dire
The
need.
Elden Ring?
Elden Ring on Nintendo?
Now you can be mainless.
Bloodborne's
on the
never
go.
coming to PC.
Foul tarnished.
I mean, considering you got
Why should it be like a Nintendo exclusive feature?
Oh, I like it with Dark Souls with the freaking amiibo.
Yeah, well, watch it do like a Zelda crossover or something. Like only on Nintendo Switch too.
Frame rate, though, if this is actual game footage, there's a little bit of frame
Tarnished
dip.
edition.
Which
Tarnished it? Oh, God.
Hey,
Yet,
I'm Greg Kasama
even
from Supergiant
then,
Games.
you're
Here to
made
say
it
that Hades
this.
2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Our first ever sequel introduces the princess
Hades
of the Dark,
coming.
an immortal witch
Hades,
all
coming.
right, yeah, that's cool.
Hades 2, more like Hades poo.
Oh god, that's
Getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to your every setback and victory.
Bro just
It's
dropped
the kind
out of
of
the
game
sky.
you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not. Look for more about Hades 2 later this year.
I heard Hades is good, but I'm just not a roguelike person. Capcom! Mega Man, 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 Mega
What do
Man.
you got?
Well, Street Fighter 6.
Okay, Street Fighter. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Okay. I already got it for PC though.
Yeah, I have it for PC as well.
No, you know what's been really wild? It's that they brought Dead Rising Chop to drop back.
I mean, you can see like the new Dead Rising remake comes to Switch too.
You want in 2 edition? Okay. Oh
This is
god, they're
Resident Evil
giving
4 coming
amiibos.
as well.
Street Fighter amiibos? Okay.
I want those actually.
Weapon safety mechanism confirmed. All operating at normal
Huh.
levels.
Is this Exo Primal?
Testing
Wait a
data with
minute.
spine.
Maybe.
Normal. Commencing launch. After 2 long wars where our freedom was
Hello.
restricted,
Oh?
finally be
Deus Ex
liberated
Machina.
from humans.
Or no, Damon Ex Machina. Arsenal.
No, it's not Mecha Break.
I need to play.
Hold on.
I barely played Damon X Machina. I need to play more of it.
It was like Armored Core Light, so it'll be interesting to do a sequel.
Yeah, that's how I feel about most of these games being for PS5 or PC. Get in the robot, Shinji.
Was created to destroy all humanity.
No, this is like more of a mecha suit game. Maybe this is something new.
Don't you get it?
Like, you know what, Chicago? At least it's not Anthem.
Oh, okay, no, it is Damon Ex Machina. Okay.
Okay, I guess I gotta play more of the first one. You can pet the cat.
Okay, there we go.
Scion.
Yes, we can pet the animal.
Oh, this guy.
Oh, it's the guy who does like a
Okay,
workshop.
if you can share this on Switch, okay, Switch 2, that's kind of good.
You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi.
Yeah, it's the guy who said F the Oscars.
Yeah.
Together, they get trapped in their
I've been watching people play this game and it looks fucking amazing.
Yeah, no, I've been hearing good things about this.
Now I just gotta find somebody to play this game
Is
with.
already in, they're already working on putting this into an actual Hollywood production.
You'll be able to play split fiction on the
I
day.
guess I can understand your frustration with the Oscars, sir, but they gave Godzilla an Oscar finally.
Oh boy, the sports section. How riveting.
Come on, guys, get in the game. It's EA Sports.
We're
Please,
excited to announce
please,
that EA
mascot
Sports
mode.
FC will be coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
So I can just
Oh, yeah,
do
Madden.
mascot NCAA football.
Oh wow,
EA
Madden
Sports.
on the
It's in the
Nintendo
game.
Switch. Cool.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software.
Ew.
We're bringing Hogwarts Legacy to Nintendo Switch 2. With enhanced graphics and seamless
Ew.
Okay.
You'll be immersed in the Wizarding world like never before.
This is already on the
Yes.
Switch.
New mouse
Ew.
controls on Switch 2 gives you even more ways to experience the adventure.
Enhanced is
Discover the
for
enhanced
me.
magic
I'm
when
still not
Hogwarts
gonna buy
Legacy
it.
launches on the same day
Yeah,
as Switch
enhance
2.
is certainly a word.
Okay, now here's something interesting.
Yes. I'm hyped for this game.
There we go.
Tony Hawk 3 and 4. Okay.
Just note that anybody who's a fan of 4, it's going to be Tony Hawk 3 mode for the 4 stages, which I'm okay with because I don't like the open worldness of 4. It was perfected in Thug. So, but just a heads up, anybody who really likes 4, it is going to play in Tony Hawk 3 mode.
Yeah.
Also, if you're playing on Xbox, you can play as Doomslayer.
Yes.
Crazy
A
Taxi
few moments
relaunch.
later- Wait a minute. They're adding SpongeBob?
A few minutes later.
Yeah.
Hello,
Dang.
this is Christian
SpongeBob and
Aladan
Tony
from
Hawk?
IO Interactive.
Well, I mean, it's Iron Galaxy.
We are bringing our flagship
But then,
title.
in theory, you
Hitman
could have
World
Doom
of
Guy
Assassin's
in
You're not
Bikini
the
Bottom.
same.
Switch 2.
You've changed. I don't need you anyway.
As
Well,
the
I'm
best
going to get it
assassin in the
anyways.
trade, Agent 47
Hitman.
does
Oh,
hey,
everything he
Hitman.
can to accomplish
I hear
his
it's a
mission.
hit, man.
And how each mission progresses.
I want
will
some of
vary
that
depending
fucking
on the player's imagination.
watermelon that they just showed.
Our ever-expanding game.
That
will
bro
release
is
on
in
the
a
same
tank
day
with
as
a hippo.
You can make
He's
people
dead.
sip on banana peels.
Plus,
Yeah.
we are
Fun.
excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
Oh, were they premiering this here?
Another agent.
Because they're working on that one game.
Wait,
Dun,
what?
dun, dun.
You'll see.
Oh my god.
No. No,
Yeah, 'cause they
they're
announced this a
not.
while ago. Are we
Oh,
getting
I
our
know
first
who it
look
is.
in this game?
No way.
Yeah.
One more getting more information.
James Bond. The world's favorite spy is coming.
We already
to
knew they
Nintendo
were
Switch
working
2,
on it, but
so
we didn't
stay
get like
tuned.
any teasers or anything till now.
Let's go.
The
It's been
story
years.
of Shadow that
Oh, they
never
had to actually
fades
update it so it's
is
like Amazon now.
reborn.
Here's what is.
Bravely
Hey,
Default
Bravely
returns,
Default.
remastered
What is on it?
in
What is
high
on Amazon?
definition.
Church.
Amazon now
Featuring
owns the right
Bravely
to
Default
stuff
commands
on.
that help you control
Yeah, the
the
movies.
flow of turn-based
Bezos
battles.
bought it.
Change and customize jobs to build out your very own
I haven't played the Bravely
Cool.
Default.
Now we got like a
Enjoy your
remaster of the
adventure
original
with
Bravely
upgraded
Default.
features and
That was like a
enhancements.
3DS game.
And all new
Yeah, I need to
mini
play
games with unique ways to play.
They're really good. Especially like
Square
classic
Enix
Final Fantasy.
presents the classic fantasy RPG.
I do.
Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD.
We had the
Remastered.
sequels and stuff, so
Set
it's
for
cool
the
that we're getting it on
as a warrior of
Switch
light
2 for the
once
original.
more.
Yes.
Hey, like a dragon in Yakuza. Pretty cool.
Dude, his suit.
Yakuza Zero Director's Cut. Yes.
Director's Cut? Hello. That's new.
I have to play Yakuza Zero again.
I had to play it again too.
I gotta finish it still, and again, apparently.
Well, now you have the option of looking at Director's Cut, I guess.
Yeah. Jeez,
Yeah,
buddy.
that's new.
Oh,
I would play Yakuza Zero again just for that.
We'll have
Yeah,
more
Director's
games to
Cut.
show
I'm
from
curious
our
to see what's
publishing
new in
and
it.
development partners. But for now, we'd like to show a game
This
being
has been good.
developed
This
in
has been good
collaboration.
so
with
far.
Yeah, it's a
Nintendo.
good direct. Yeah,
Please take a look.
I'm loving it.
Okay. Game in development.
okay.
Oh, yes.
We getting the Warriors? Is it the Warriors?
Yeah.
Joey Tecmo, I'm thinking of Warriors.
When the Zonai, who
Oh, it's
descended
another Zelda Warriors.
joined
Is it?
hands with the Hylians, who
Looks
dwelled
like
on
it.
the surface.
I still need to finish
Their
the first
union
two.
led to a great and prosperous kingdom.
Yo, I'm game. I'm game.
But
Yeah.
in time,
And we get another
a
Fire Emblem
terrible
one.
evil arose.
Leah, you asking about Yakuza Zero? Yakuza Zero is always
War was
worth
fought
playing.
to vanquish this
Oh
evil.
yeah, no, totally. OG
One
Yakuza
future
Zero is really good, especially if you
generations
get
All
on
the
sale.
Yakuza games
It
are
often goes
worth
on sale.
playing.
Highly
The
recommended.
imprisoning war.
Perhaps
Warrior games
you
are fun.
truly have traveled back in
Thomas.
time.
I love
EA.
the Muso franchise.
These aren't.
Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires is my
God.
favorite.
Okay, I was just worried because I still have yet to finish Breath of the Wild.
Story leading into Tears of the Kingdom, so it takes place between games.
Interesting.
Well,
Damn.
or rather, mid-floor, I guess.
Yeah, like a mid-full interval.
This looks slick.
But tell me,
Does this mean we get more Matt Mercer as Ganondorf?
That'd be
Oh,
awesome.
no.
I could say that I did like the first Hyrule Warriors. I haven't played, I haven't finished it. Fire Emblem Warriors is my favorite of the Nintendo ones.
Hey, Real Warriors, Age of Imprisonment.
And then,
This winter.
Dynasty Warriors 5 Empires and One Piece Pirate Warriors 3 are probably the ones I
That
recommend.
was Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment.
I like the
Oh,
Gundam
yeah.
Warriors games too. Those are
It's
pretty
being
good.
developed
You
by
are
Koei
still
Tecmo
ahead of
Games
us.
with support from Nintendo. We
Yeah,
hope you're
Koei
looking
Tecmo
forward
does
to
good
the untold
work.
story of the Imprisoning War, which took place in Hyrule long ago.
Yes.
And now, some news about Nintendo Switch
In another game where
Online.
you get to probably play primarily
Okay, finally.
You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2.
They're addressing stuff we talked about
And
before
with
it began.
Nintendo Switch Online
On.
Plus expansion
Come on,
pack,
come on, come on.
Come on, give us
you can
more,
enjoy a
more,
new
please, more
membership
info.
benefit exclusively
You
on
know
Switch
what
2.
everyone wants you to announce.
Please take a
Just
look
say
at this.
it. Just say it already, okay?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Yeah,
Oh, there we go.
Let's fucking go. We'll be
Yes,
getting a new
Sky.
classic game library
Sky's
Thank
excited.
you.
to Nintendo Switch 2.
Finally.
Nintendo GameCube, originally
Let's
released in
go.
2001.
This is the thing that
Custom
Jerry said
Robo,
would be
custom
one of the
Robo,
deal
custom
breakers.
Robo.
A
Yeah.
Legend of
Please,
Zelda
yes,
game
I want
Custom
full-player
Robo,
custom Robo.
please.
It's happening. Everybody stay calm.
Okay, they're starting with Wind Waker. Okay, I get to play Wind Waker again, I guess.
Adventure across the Great Sea. The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker.
Oh, wait,
Now
does that
people
mean-
get to
Oh,
play Wind
heck
Waker.
yeah.
In
Yes!
the world. A tale of souls and swords.
Yo, Soul Calibur 2!
Soul Calibur 2!
Oh
my God!
Now can we get a Heihachi and Spawn unlocked for this version, please?
And Link from the
I'm
Legend
playing
of
Soul
Zelda
Calibur 2.
enters the
Does that mean I have to get rid of my
Soul
freaking Wii U
Calibur
copy
2.
for Wind Waker now?
Experience a world of
Okay, here we go. All the games.
2,000 kilometers per hour.
Yes!
30 machines.
Yes, let's see if
will put it
Blondie
all
can
on
complete the
line
hardest
in
difficulty again in
death-defying
this.
races. Featuring the series first, machine customization and story mode. Get ready to experience F-Zero.
F-Zero.
Now, if we could get a new one,
In
that'd be
games that
great.
support multiplayer, up
Yes.
to 4 can play together locally or online. Enjoy these classic games with clearer
Custom Robo.
image quality and higher
Please.
resolution than the original releases.
They're not only
yeah.
announcing
Also
3
check
games.
We're getting
control
those
title
too.
and customize them to your
Checkpoints.
Good.
Save states.
liking. More titles.
Okay, here
Yes,
we go.
yes, yes,
Titles,
yes, yes,
titles.
yes!
Bell ring it!
Okay, there we go. I have so many questions about the Pokemon games.
The Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack launches the same day as the hardware's release.
Same day.
And
Wow,
a
okay.
dedicated controller
I might have a
designed
reason to
after
get a
the
Switch
original
2.
GameCube controller.
Wireless
Holy shit.
GameCube controller.
I
It
want
can
that.
connect wirelessly
Nice.
Holy
and
shit.
also has a C button to quickly access game chat.
I am Soul
Nintendo
Calibur
Game
2ing,
Nintendo
I think,
Online
launch day.
Exclusively
GameCube
available
controller.
for Nintendo Switch
You
Online.
better
This
be able
guy's
to plug in
freaking
the
out.
original
Also
controller
be
too,
available
like
on
with
the
the
same day as
adapter.
Without
Nintendo
permissions,
Switch 2.
guy? Damn. It's okay.
Whether you're familiar with the games or haven't played them before,
As my
we hope
buddy
you're looking
Roger would say,
forward
I
to
think I blew
Nintendo
my Super
GameCube,
Nintendo load.
Nintendo Classics. Of course, you can continue to play select games from the systems shown here on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, let's see some more games from our publishing and development
Okay, what's the
partners.
screen glitching for anyone else?
A little bit. It does a. It's doing
Yeah,
a little bit. What the fuck?
Weird.
The heck is this?
What?
Oh,
I'm afraid.
Is that the
I
dog
hell
from...
What?
Yeah,
okay.
I still need to play this game.
Oh, for God's sakes.
yeah, I was about to say, is that the dog from the Undertale?
I still need to play this game.
Good
I
stuff.
really, really liked Undertale. I need to finish the other 2 Reds in Undertale as well.
The only reason why I groan is just because how bad, just how kind of toxic the fandom is.
I'm just
Like
like,
the game, don't like the fans.
I just basically said
Yeah.
in my review of Undertale, I remember I said, end quote, just avoid the cringe and enjoy the game.
That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah,
The biggest problem with streaming is
Available
on
on
Launched,
Switch 2
okay.
on launch day.
I might.
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox.
Oh no.
Borderlands
No,
4, our
no.
upcoming
Get the fuck out of
no,
here. Get the
no.
fuck out of here, you
Yeah.
fucking loser.
Stop it with no one cares about Borderlands. Make more Duke Nukem. No one cares about Borderlands anymore.
Still in development, and it's
Duke
already the
Nukem,
most
please.
ambitious Borderlands game
Duke
that's
Yes, but shut the
Nukem?
hell bad.
You know that IP that you guys own?
Welcome.
We'll be
Yeah,
sharing a
I
lot
said
of
it'd
the
be
game
back
in the
within
months
2.5
ahead, and
hours.
There's more from 2K on the way.
Duke Nukem?
Hi, I'm Dennis Shirk from Firaxis Games. We're releasing a
Civ-
Nintendo
Okay.
Switch 2 edition
Interesting,
of Sid
interesting.
Meier's Civilization 7.
Okay.
Ooh,
I
that's
mean, with the
awesome.
actually with the mouse controls, this could be really
but
interesting.
it's cool that it's coming to the system.
Yeah, like with the mouse controls, this could be
With
really
the mouse
interesting.
Controls,
Yeah.
players can enjoy
Yeah,
enjoying
yeah,
no,
there they go.
like if you
Yeah.
had a, like if you didn't have a PC to run it on, yeah, no, I can see it works on the Switch too.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And if you already own the
you're looking
Nintendo
to
Switch
stress. Yeah, that
version,
makes sense.
you can experience mouse controls in
Thanks for the
Switch
alert, Miss
2
Evil.
by purchasing the upgrade. And we have even more news from 2K.
Okay.
I gotta fix that
I'm
sync
Lionel
issue
G.
with the video.
And I'm Ben Bishop.
Yeah,
Our
I was
final
gonna say
announcement for today
for everyone in the
is
chat
that
wondering,
WWE 2K
that is
coming
not
Yeah,
out
that's
the
not us.
stream.
That's not us.
Yeah,
That's
that's
NBA
Nintendo.
2K as
Oh
well.
God,
We can't wait to see you in the ring. And
Wait, can
on
you
the
share
Yeah,
those games?
Nintendo's own
Probably
stream
not.
is out of sync.
Yeah, that is not on our end. That is fully on Nintendo end.
Like we're all getting that.
Armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation. Boom! Terrible at steering a raft. Let's slay some
Oh, it's some 4-player crafting game? Interesting. Whoa, did it just freeze for anybody?
Nailed it!
Yes.
Hook,
Yep.
line, and sinker.
Good job, Nintendo.
Just amazing, doesn't it?
Now it's just completely frozen.
I got to see that's happening to the chat as well.
Everybody in the chat is saying, yeah, it froze for them too.
I think that's everything. Let's set sail.
Well, Nintendo,
not just us.
For home.
This if this ends up being the rest of the direct, it's gonna be kind of boring.
Oh, that's not good.
Here's the first look.
Oh no!
Enter the gungeon.
First look at white. We're still frozen, Nintendo.
I'm gonna refresh just in case.
It's an aim
Yeah, I'm gonna refresh.
Yeah, it didn't do anything.
Sequel.
It's broken.
Oh no!
Reloaded in a new 3D art style. You can expect some fan favorite elements to return.
Yeah, everybody is.
We're still working on the
everybody's
game.
saying that.
It wasn't to the
Excited
gungeon.
to share more with you in the future.
Oh, Nintendo, please realize there's a problem.
Oh no!
Nintendo, please.
Nintendo.
I'm gonna check the Japanese one real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, Japanese one is showing stuff.
Oh, it is? Okay. Can you link it?
Yeah. I'm gonna link that.
Oh, never mind. It's fixed.
Oh, it's back on? Okay.
There we go.
Wait, no, it's showing Civ 7 still.
We're still back on Civilization. Oh, I'm gonna put the Japanese one in the Screen Room Talk text channel. There you go.
Okay.
There's the Japanese one in case everybody needs it.
Okay. Wow, they're way behind. Did you? I don't see it.
The audio delay is even worse.
The one above the voice call, not the one in the call.
Now the video's really messed up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Screen Room Talk.
Hello, my name is
I'll put it
Adam
over here,
Badowski
too.
from CD Projekt Red. We
They
are
went back to
delighted to
2K.
bring
Screen
the
Room
immersive
Talk?
world of
Is
the
that where it
dark
is?
future to Nintendo players for the first time.
Stream Talk Chat.
Cyberpunk
There you go.
2077
It's
is an
worse
open
now.
world
Stream
action
Talk
adventure
Chat,
RPG
okay.
set in Night City.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Thanks to
Okay, Japanese Direct is
the
really
city
showing
dreams
some
at
stuff.
home.
Yeah, I'm
Hold
switching to
on.
the Japanese direct real quick.
Get ready to meet
Yeah, you might wanna see the
unforgettable
Japanese
characters
one.
and discover
Oh,
engaging
really?
Right
stories
now.
When Cyberpunk
I don't
Like
have
right
it.
now. I linked it.
I don't see it.
What?
Screen room.
What?
Screen room. Screen room.
I'm leaving the other one open just in case it fixes itself.
Yeah.
What did I miss?
Final
Final
Fantasy
Fantasy
7
VII.
remake.
Okay, I already have it.
Remake.
Ooh.
And integrate.
I already
And
have it.
some Nintendo features.
You're right.
Oh, there's our farming quota.
Yeah, but the one
I
before
already
that,
have the game.
yeah,
I don't
like,
need it.
yeah, like freaking. Like, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I think
The
the
other thing's still gonna come out.
the North American one is finally catching up.
They fix it? Okay, yeah, then they fix it.
Okay.
Somebody back.
I'm gonna keep
Yeah,
this
okay,
one
they cut
open
up.
just in case, but
Same here. I'm keeping both open, but
Yep.
North American one seems to have fixed itself.
Yeah, you are out of your fucking mind thinking Silksong's coming out this year.
Hey, Dark Wolf.
So far, so other
Hey,
than
everyone
weird
has fun,
audio and syncing, this direct has been pretty solid so far.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wild Heart's ass. I can't believe that.
Oh, the next Chucklefish game.
Yeah.
We would do it. Tetris.
Oh, new edition. Switch 2 edition.
Ooh.
Oh, new Room Factory. Okay, cool. We are getting that Marvel beat 'em up. Nice.
Yes, I still want to play that with y'all.
I really want to play that one.
There's no way Outlaws is going to look that good.
Why did they even bother?
Yeah, you just
Nobunaga's
have money.
Ambition? Yep, that's Nobunaga's Ambition.
Fast Fusion.
Starfield.
Fast Fusion. Ooh.
Yeah, right. Halo Master Chief Collection. That'd be crazy.
I thought
It's rumored.
It is rumored, yeah. Righto, nice. That was pretty good. AI solve files. Cool.
Is it the?
What the shit?
Oh, hey, Fortnite.
Oh wow, wow.
Amazing.
Ridge Racer.
Ooh.
Remember that game?
I do.
Oh? New Layton game.
That's good.
There we go.
Tamagotchi.
I have to re-pronounce Tamagotchi's Tamagotchi now because apparently that's
Yeah,
how
they
it's pronounced.
said it weird in the direct. Come on, it's Tamagotchi.
I thought it was Tamagotchi because it's a gotcha.
Yeah, it is. It's supposed to be. That one
We've
announcement
shown
was
a
just
lot
weird
of games
about
so
it.
far.
My chat's freaking
What,
out
like
about late.
Horror and freaking
Publishing and
Pokemon
development
Stadium?
partners.
Yeah.
Please take a look.
Okay.
Oh, it's Raichu.
Hello?
What? Why does this look
Kind of my
familiar?
current mood right now.
Man's drunk.
Dead inside.
My reaction to the Switch 2 announcements.
No way.
Japanese Direct kind of just spoiled it because it's ahead.
I've got it up on a separate tab, but I'm not watching it. I'm watching the.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
here.
I'm watching it. Yeah,
I'm
same.
watching the English.
I give you
No way.
my life.
Not for honor, but for
An
you.
Accord.
Turn
I give you a Honda
a
Accord.
wheel and transport him to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very
Wait. Wait. It's no, it can't be.
Hello.
Oh. Oh.
No. No fucking way.
Watch this be Switch 2 exclusive, and everybody will be upset.
Most likely.
No fucking shot. No fucking
Okay, this is a big one.
shot.
My God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure?
Nintendo's pulling out all the shots.
Oh, wait. Everybody calm down. No.
Jetpacks.
Oh my god.
Moon?
Is it Toyotaro? No. The reason we're going no way, Sky, is because it's a FromSoft game, and we know, like, it's been, you know, this is the first time we're hearing of this new FromSoft game.
Yeah, no, this is like a brand new FromSoft game.
It's not Battletoads.
Close your
It's on the
eyes.
Xbox One.
Now the moon, as befits the soon to
Yeah, imagine FromSoft rebooting
Oh, geez,
Battletoads.
guns? What?
Guns and swords. I love it.
Last time we saw guns was in freaking Bloodborne. I'm sorry. What the fuck did you see?
This is. Wait, this is not.
Whoa.
Is this Bloodborne 2? That would be such a fucking.
That'd be a cool get.
That would be such a like a bullshit thing to do.
What, like a Bayonetta 2 bullshit thing?
Kind of, yeah.
The Dustbloods.
Dustbloods. Okay. Interesting.
And yeah, if it's Switch 2 exclusive, that would be so fucked up.
It's looking that way.
So basically, it's a Bayonetta 2 situation. Good to know.
We don't know if it's exclusive yet.
Next
though.
year.
I thought they just
Yeah,
put
we want to
Switch
get like
2
a.
up for luck.
No, there we go.
Oh.
Available only on the Nintendo Switch 2.
Yep, it looks like all the Souls fans are
What
gonna
you
have to get a
just
Switch
saw
2
was a
now.
brand new game by From Software.
I can hear the console warriors raging.
We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will
Oh,
share
Sky,
more
thank you for
details
sending me
about
the
game.
UK version
Please
in
check
case
it
it
out
fucks
when
up
it's
again.
available.
Oh. I might
That's
check
all
out the
from publishing and
Japanese version
development
right after this to be sure, because I saw some games that
We'd
weren't
like
in the
to thank
English
the
one.
developers who appeared today,
Yeah.
as well as our publishing and development partners who prepared footage for this presentation. In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many
What do you mean
games
what we
coming
saw
to Nintendo
today?
Switch 2. We'll
You mean the
showcase more games
slideshow?
in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
That single photo?
Next,
Another
please
photo,
take a look at this.
and you only hear audio.
You got something else?
Wait. I recognize that sound. No! No! No, 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 no!
Eh?
Herb?
Herbie?
Wait. No fucking way they're gonna do
Air
one
ride?
of those. No fucking way.
Is this new Air Ride?
Maybe.
Holy shit.
Yes!
Hello!
Yes!
Let's go. It is.
Oh, snap.
Ooh.
Oh, that's another reason why they had to bring in GameCube, because you can play the first one.
Yep.
I wonder if Sakurai's involved in this.
I hope so.
The
Kirby Air Riders.
The last time we had a mascot with the word Riders in the title, we had to deal with the Kinect bullshit.
Yes!
There you go.
Yes!
Sakurai,
I knew it!
Okay, good.
This year.
Kirby Air Ride, which originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system
Oh, didn't
20
like that.
years ago,
Didn't like
is
that.
getting a brand new game.
Oh,
We hope
I
you're
might
looking
have to get a
forward to
Switch
Kirby
too,
Air
but
Ride.
I'm not looking forward to the
Oh, man.
voice.
They're making me feel really
Next
want to
is
get
our
a Switch
last
2 at
trailer for
launch.
today.
They're making me feel
Please
it.
take a look.
Oh, it's the last trailer.
Well, I'm gonna wait till the.
All right, what do we got?
Till the fall to get... Oh, ukulele.
Oh.
Is that what it is?
Well, it's like
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Is this
because they got the.
Or
Yeah,
a sequel?
it's looking like it's the remaster or reboot, I should say. Or remake, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, wait, no. Monkeys.
No, it is.
Whoa! Oh!
What?
Yes!
See, there you go.
Oh my!
It's him.
God.
I heard the monkeys. I knew it.
What
Oh, heck
the
yeah.
fuck is this?
It's like the Mario Odyssey of Donkey Kong.
Oh no.
A fucking spiritual successor to DK64.
I hope with less collectathoning.
Oh wait, where's Chunky?
He's dead.
Yeah.
Watch
There it
Platonic
is.
be involved. Yeah, actually, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh yeah, they got Platonic involved in a Donkey Kong game.
No,
That'd be crazy.
that's what Sky's predicting.
It feels very like it. That's maybe why
I
we
don't
felt
like
the ukulele.
I don't like 3D platformers like this, but I might have to get this just because it's Donkey Kong.
Oh wait, we got some 2D scribe-
what? Country levels?
Yep. So it looks like it's gonna be a mix, Matt. So it looks like it'll be a mix between country and 64.
Why did he do an O face?
Oh my god, they actually did a remastered the whole. Ooh, banana.
Oh, we got more gorillas. More apes, more monkeys. I'm biased. I gotta talk about it. Literally a monkey.
Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Nice.
I have mixed feelings about this.
Oh, release date too.
10 days after my
fucking
birthday.
eyes.
Fuck.
Damn.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza. With incredible strength, smash through enemies.
Who's making
walls, the ground, and just about everything as you demolish your way
You
through
know
a
it's never
massive
gonna be rare
underground
again.
world. More details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
Thank you for watching so far.
They're not going to reveal the price, are they?
I'm not here.
Recap,
Well, I mean,
Nintendo
there's
Switch 2
still
launches
stuff
on June
today
5th.
that could impact.
I'll win the pre-order.
Finally, here are the hardware options that
I'm
will
not
be
trying to
hardware
open up
options.
a can of worms
Here we go.
about it, though.
We'll
because
release
it's just
Nintendo Switch
annoying.
2 as well as a bundle that
Limited
includes a
time
digital
production
version
to
of Mario
fall
Kart World.
2025.
Okay.
While supplies last, so translate your scalpers.
For
are
more
ready and get it
details,
done.
please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later
So they're
today.
not giving an actual time, so be ready, folks, to get your
We've
fingers
covered a
on the
lot of
trigger.
information, but that's all we have to share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch.
The
We're
price
very
would be
much looking
nice.
forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
Because
We
I
appreciate
don't know
you
about
joining
y'all
us
in the
today.
States, but like
Thank
it's gonna
you
be at
very
least
much.
$100+ for us, whatever the States price is. At least.
Yeah, no, I feel that.
There's still time
And that-
today to mess this up even more because we're not getting here anything
Oh,
involving
they're doing Treehouse already?
certain
Damn.
dumb stuff.
No,
Later.
tomorrow and the day after.
Yeah. But I'm not going to
And
be watching
those are
this
gonna
because,
those are gonna be like 2 to 3 hour tree houses too.
yeah, but I'm not going to be watching that because I am going to, one, get some fucking sleep, and two,
That's true.
I'm going to be seeing the Minecraft movie tomorrow.
Oh, hey, there you go.
Oh, that comes out? Damn.
Yeah, it's
I already got my
coming out.
ticket.
It's crazy.
I
I'm
already got my ticket for the
gonna
420
just
showing.
refresh the Japanese one real quick. 'Cause I did see some Japanese games that weren't in the English one.
Yeah, I'm going over to that.
I'm gonna
But what
skim
I'm
through
also,
that.
but what I'm going to be doing today, though, is I'm also going to head to the theater to get those fucking Minecraft collectibles.
I guess for the people asking about price, I guess from my end on things where I am in the States, things are gonna get weird at the end of the day today.
Yeah,
So-
because of the the tariffs and everything.
Yep, because
Oh,
they're
right,
deliberately
yeah.
holding that off till 4 after 4 o'clock, just because the market will be closed by that point. So you won't immediately see the market just tank because of what's going to happen.
Yeah, I'm going to
Sorry to get political there for a second.
No,
Okay, the
it's all good.
Japanese live stream just ended. I'm gonna refresh that and put
Yeah,
that
I'm
to
gonna
the
refresh
time
it as well.
code 0. I'll come up with a time code so in case anyone wants a Japanese one with us.
I might. I just
Like I'm not gonna
probably
watch the
stream
whole
online
thing,
right
but
now.
like
Okay.
I'm just skimming through actually.
Yeah, I'm just.
Let me do a quick skim just to be sure there isn't anything that really stands out immediately.
Well, I'm
Great
actually
skim
gonna,
skim.
While you guys do that, I'm gonna take a look at the cassette piece. 2025.
I'm gonna say it's looking just
okay.
skimming. It's looking pretty similar.
It is looking pretty similar. Wait, there might be stuff in the highlight reel. Let me go back there. Let me take a look at this real quick. Let me take a look at those GameCube games real quick because they had Japanese covers for it.
Okay, yeah, they did show.
They
a
do have
couple of
Japanese game covers for the GameCube games.
Yeah, I'm going to the highlight reel real quick.
Okay, there's that. Okay, highlight reel. Let me just, 'cause I saw at least one Japanese game in there that's like, hey, that wasn't in the English one.
Yeah, right after that game where it froze, there's a trailer
Yeah.
for a game, a Japanese only game.
Oh, hey.
It's I think it's an idle game.
Kirby Air Ride 2, brother. Yeah, no, skills. I'm excited for it. I've been waiting for a new Kirby Air Ride.
It's from
I like
Konami.
the first one. That's
What idle franchise
Oh my
does
god,
Konami
there's
own?
cassette piece. There's cassette piece plushes
Oh, cool.
for Magicraft and Kaneko.
Sorry if I'm
There also might have been a showcase for Enter the Gungeon 2.
Oh, no, it's
Weird
okay.
that it wasn't in the English one. That's definitely like an English-speaking game.
Well, no, it wasn't the English one. It just froze.
Oh, right. That was during when it right.
Shine
yeah,
Post be your something in Japanese. What is
Okay.
Shine Post?
Direct was really good.
Yeah, no, like, okay. Before we start dividing on what we might be doing afterwards, how do you guys rate the direct? How do you feel about
there
it?
is something they didn't show in the
there
one.
is?
Hold on. I'll give you guys a time code. Give me a second.
Hello.
I'm gonna put it in the pop-out chat. Hold on. Give me a second.
I need a second, guys.
Yeah, that's okay.
All good.
Okay, I've time coded it. That's something that wasn't shown in the English Direct, but is definitely, you know.
Alright. Let's see. Da-da-da-da-da. Copy. Link. Just throw that in there. Paste and go.
Okay, we really gotta wait for a PA now.
Yeah, don't start it.
No, not that. Get out of here.
Don't start it. Wait for PA to come back because.
Okay, dokie.
But I'm gonna show on the screen on my side.
What are you doing here? It looked to me to somebody else reacted to the thing. Like, no, not now.
Yeah, there's some stuff that they
Actually,
did
give me
not show
context.
in the English one, which I'm surprised they wouldn't show this specific game in the English one.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of weird that they wouldn't.
But yeah, like initial reactions to the direct though. How do you guys feel? How would you rate it?
Nintendo 1
This
E3.
blew me out of the water.
What?
Yep.
I would think so.
Absolute fucking cinema.
Oh, it was? This wasn't it, Sky? I don't recall seeing it though.
I give it an A+.
It was? Okay, Sky says this was in the English one. I don't recall this being in there.
Was
though.
it?
It
Or
must
maybe
have
it's
been
another
one-
situation when it froze too. Hold on, let me refresh the
Yeah.
English one. Just make a comparison.
Yeah.
Real quick to some stuff.
Actually, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah,
Refreshing the English.
See if they fixed it. Wait, they did show the... Wait, hold on. I just refreshed the English one. Hold on. Did I do that wrong?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, there's the
let's see.
Gungeon.
Oh, does it actually show the Gungeon in the English one?
Yes.
I'm just trying to get to where that is.
Yeah.
As well. We can't wait to see you in the ring.
Kids, find this.
Oh, there's that Final Fantasy stuff again.
Oh, it's still frozen for me in the English one.
Really? Refresh it. Refresh it.
I did.
Really? It's working for me now.
4 kids. Enthusiasm around.
Yeah, I just refreshed.
No, it's still frozen for me
Hook, line, and
in that same
sinker.
section. Weird.
Maybe maybe click on Nintendo of America's channel and then get it through that way. That might fix
Oh,
it.
wait a minute. It might also still be glitched out on the archive because I'm watching it right now and the audio
Yeah.
is still delayed on the video archive.
Yeah.
So just do what I did. and
Anyways,
just
if you go to their
the
channel, they've already
actual
uploaded
channel.
a bunch of...
Yeah.
Yeah, let me just take a look at that real quick too.
There's two. Let me try going back to that
Videos,
section.
please.
Yep, there's...
Oh yeah, they got like a whole bunch of Partner Spotlight 2. They already got their own separate video for that.
Enthusiasm. Taste to started to
Partner Spotlight 1, Partner Spotlight 2.
Oh, okay, it is fixed now in the archive.
Yeah. So it is. Yeah, the timestamp is going to be 4820 is what I'm going to go with.
3820? What does that mean?
On which feed?
48. 4820 on the English one.
4820.
Yeah, just here I'll timestamp it.
Well, the Gungeon part is at 4705.
Okay, I didn't know we were gonna watch that or we were trying to timestamp.
I'm just we don't have to watch it. I'm just gonna like.
Yeah, no. I'm timestamping to the thing. Is what I'm saying.
To what thing though? I don't understand.
The thing we're waiting for PA to come back for.
I'll just copy that too, along with what I already have. I'll make a separate tab.
It's from Dodge Roll.
I'm gonna look at the Gungeon stuff since we missed that.
Here's the first look at Enter the Gungeon 2. Yes. Dodge countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter sequel. Now reloaded in a new 3D art style. You can expect some fan-favorite elements to return. We're still working on the game.
Yeah, don't play it immediately,
To
though.
share more with you in the future.
I've already got it rolling.
Ow. All right.
I see Devolver Digital.
Devolver Digital. Wait, what time code's that?
I'm at 4822.
Okay, so I'm still a little behind because I'm looking at some of the other games that we missed because of the freeze.
Yeah.
Just let us know when to continue. Get it going.
Hold on. 4822, you guys said? Okay.
Hello.
Okay, I'm good.
Chicago, you good?
Chicago?
Yeah, I'm watching it.
No, are you at 4822?
Oh, 48.
Sorry, guys,
Okay,
I
hold
don't
on.
have screen share up yet. I'll get it back up. Just
22. Give me a second. 1, 2. Okay, yeah, there we go. I'm at it.
Okay, let's do it like the old days. We count in and I'll go on go.
Yeah, 4822. Countdown.
Okay.
On 3 or after 3?
On go.
Okay.
Give me
So 3.
heartbeat. Give me a second here.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm trying to.
Yeah, because this whole back half got like super desynced and everything, so we should rewatch that for the sake of seeing what they were.
Or at least parts of it that we missed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give it a moment.
Yeah, my settings were just off. Sorry.
No, it's all
That's
good.
all good.
Yeah, I was running into problems like last night with
Oh,
OBS
Cyberpunk.
Oh,
Wow.
Well, I guess we can hit play now.
Well, that's one of the things. Still, go back to 4822.
here's where you're going. So,
I'm still paused at 4822.
Yeah, I'm still paused at 4822. You want to?
Jesus Christ. All right,
okay.
Go.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
My name is Adam Badowski from CD Projekt Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players for the first time.
There's no way it's going to look this good on
Cyberpunk
Switch
2077
Yeah, this is definitely
open-world
PC
action-adventure
gameplay.
RPG
Yeah,
set
it's like
in
PC
night.
footage, man.
Thanks to Nintendo Switch 2, you can
I'm gonna say
transport
it's gonna
yourself
probably
to the
look
city of dreams
just
at home
a little bit
or
better
on the
than
go.
Xbox One.
Get ready to
Not
meet
by much.
unforgettable characters and discover engaging stories when Cyberpunk 2077
This is stuff when the
comes to
English
Nintendo
version
Switch
started
2
messing
on
around.
launch day.
So we just totally blanked out on this whole segment.
スクエアエニックスの浜口です。
I caught the near
Nintendo
end.
Switch 2でファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードを発売いたします。本作はミッドガル脱出までを描いた3部作シリーズの1作目となり、20年以上の時を経て新しい FF7 を体験いただきます。
I still don't care about Final Fantasy VII Remake because I'm not buying the game 4 times for a game that came.
Some people on another server theorize that once all 3 parts are out, they're going to release on other consoles.
I can see it. Hey, here we go, showcasing this.
Okay, this looks cool. Oh, that's that Capcom game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like Monster Hunter.
Although now Switch 2 edition.
You are out of your fucking mind thinking this is going to release this year.
What, Silk Song?
Yeah. How many years did we say it will be coming out this year?
And then add. Well, yeah. I know. I'm not gonna make everybody wait for my
pretty
ads.
interesting from Toei Tecmo.
Let's look at I might.
Yeah, it's a new Coco game.
Yeah, that's not Concern 8. That's the thing.
I'm really curious about the Puyo Puyo Tetris there, if it's like an upgrade to the original or if it's its own separate release.
Yeah.
There's no way this game is fucking looking this good.
Yeah. Okay. I think we're all caught up now to where we got back to it, so. I still want to.
Yeah, I think so.
So there's not really much more to show. I guess I'll just let it play out while we.
Let me also. I'm gonna take a look real quick. Also, I'm gonna skim real quick the videos they uploaded separately on the Nintendo website to see if there's anything else they had on there.
I'm refreshing websites to see if things dropped about pre-order.
There's some. They showed stuff, lots of stuff.
Yeah.
The thing
Lots of stuff.
The thing that I think I want to point out though is a lot of it is games that are in development or are already released and are getting enhanced editions.
Right.
Like if we count the new games, Donkey Kong, Mario Kart, the
Kirby.
new FromSoft title. Like, I'm not counting Kirby Air Ride because it doesn't look like it's near ready to come out. Like, it looks like it's...
I said 2025, though.
We've shown a lot of games so far.
I guess.
You may say that, Chicago, but I bet you it's probably going to be delayed to either 2026 or 2027. Because that more looked like a concept trailer.
Maybe they're saving it for a Treehouse, then.
Yeah.
That's a lot of full thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
Zelda Imprisonment is July. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Right,
okay, Sky. If that has multiplayer, I might get a Switch 2 just to play that with you. Because I love Musou games.
My thing, and then I'm gonna fucking relax for the rest of the day.
Oh yeah, you get some sleep, Church.
I give you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't play Warrior?
Definitely
Okay.
need it.
So you're probably gonna skip out on that then, Sky?
turn.
If you guys figure out what you're going to be playing tonight, let me know.
But it is more fun with more people. Like you might have more fun playing it with me than playing it solo. I don't know.
To humanity's very dust.
I like Muso games, so I'm in. But
oh yeah, I like Muso games are great.
Maybe with the new chat stuff. Yeah. We'll talk about it. The thing to note is I'm not going to be able to afford to get this system when it comes out, anyways, because
that's another factor too.
I'm not working
we still
right
don't know
now.
what the price is.
Yeah, I'm not working right now. My job contract was up 2 weeks ago, so like I haven't even gotten my like employment insurance money yet. So I'm like buying stuff is not something that I'm going to be doing.
I literally just got a new computer, so I have no idea, like in proportion to how much this is going to be, if I would be able to get this on launch. I want to
be fair as well, I don't think any of us expected them to like have it like ready this year. I think like most of us were expecting, oh, they're going to talk about it and it'll come out in,
2026 or something.
It'll come out, holiday season, not fucking summer.
This summer, right?
Second quarter. End second quarter. I said end third quarter.
Yeah, that's what most people I think expect.
I thought end of third quarter, but everyone was. Now that I know that's like end of.
Yeah, this is like early, man.
Second quarter.
Hardware revision.
That's insane.
Part of me wants to wait and see if there's going to be a Pokemon Edition one. And I might just get a Pokemon Edition Switch too. Because I got a regular Switch, and I kind of regret doing that because my buddy has the Monster Hunter one, and I kind of wanted that. But I was like, I wasn't going to buy another Switch. So, I don't know. I just,
I pray that you are able.
All right, I'll catch you guys on the flip side.
All right, later, Church. Thanks for watching with us.
Thanks for coming in.
Either I will join you guys later tonight, or I'm just taking a fucking day myself.
Okay. No, it's totally understandable. I gotcha.
Yeah, I got one last thing to say. Fuck Nintendo's schedule.
Ain't that the truth? Yeah, right now I'm also looking through the GameCube stuff here. I'm looking through the GameCube stuff again because it's like, because another thing too, people are wondering if we were ever gonna get like the HD versions of like Wind Waker available on the Switch 2. But now that we're getting it on Nintendo Online, I wonder if that prevents it from happening or just making it less likely, or we still have a chance of that happening.
I might just end the stream on my end. Just
okay. Yeah. No, I'm gonna ruminate and talk about it.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna hop out of the voice chat and just talk to my chat about this for a bit. So, hey, it was fun.
Okay.
I'm gonna hop out.
Oh, wait, Zero. If you had to like give this a thing, what would you rate this one?
What would I rate the Switch 2 Direct? I think this is good.
Yeah.
Just like here's my thing. I'm gonna compare it to the reveal of the Switch, where they really only showed like 2-3 games. They were good big games, Splatoon 2, and like they didn't have. I don't even know if they showed Mario Odyssey. Like I don't think they even. Maybe they showed. I can't remember, but like
in this one.
No, in the original Switch
the old
reveal.
one, the original,
the original Switch reveal. I'm comparing it to that because,
to
be fair, they did an actual like on-stage presentation for that. They didn't do a direct.
Also, thanks for the raid, BA.
Which was different because they were mostly doing directs at that point still. But I was like, so like this has a lot more to offer. They're really coming out the gate with like, here's all this stuff you can get. Some of it, a lot of it day one. And I think it's great. I'm like, I think it's going to be hard for me to say because one, I know I'm not going to be able to afford this right now. And two, we don't even know what the price is. So it's like,
that is also true.
I don't know how to, I don't know how to feel about it. I'm excited, but I'm also like cautiously optimistic because if they announce this thing's going to be $500 Canadian, I can't get one. I won't be getting one for a while.
Yeah.
Like even like I just got a PS5 and I only got that because I saved my Twitch money. Like,
oh yeah, no, I gotcha.
Like I could not afford to buy it myself. Like even like after the fact, like I've been like let me put it this way: like, even though I had a job that paid more than what the average like salary was, because I was on contract, and I was spending $150 in gas a week, like I was living close to paycheck when I was working that job. So like any little savings like I would be to buy like a game or like something like that, or get a meal or something like that. So I could not have bought the PS5 on my own. It was, if it wasn't for the support of my community, I wouldn't have gotten it. So I just right now can't...
Okay, Church just dropped off something right there about registration for pre-orders on the Switch too. Yeah.
Where is it?
In Stream Talk chat. He tagged us.
Okay.
Nintendo Switch 2, my Nintendo Store invites will go out to people who register their interest. Register here. Invitation emails with Try Toys to a first-come, first-served basis to register for those purchase a Nintendo Switch Online membership with a minimum of 12 months of paid membership and a minimum of 50 total gameplay hours. So to prevent bots from buying up copies.
Oh, okay.
It's like they're making a online registration where you have to have like at least 12 months of paid membership of Nintendo Online and 50 gameplay hours on your online account to be even able to eligible to buy one.
But how's that going to work if... So I'm on a Nintendo Switch family plan, but it's with friends who live in the States. So how's that going to work for me? I won't be able to like... It doesn't matter.
I think you might still be good because you still technically have your own separate account.
Yeah,
even though it's a family plan.
It doesn't matter, but because I can't afford that. The price that it's showing is $499.99, $500.
Oh, is it already showing? Oh, wow. Okay, no, they already got prices. Got prices.
So
I'm gonna get this link here real quick. I'm gonna put that in the. Thank you, Wario64.
So
once again.
I'll just show you guys on my screen here. I don't know if this is my Twitter has been kicked out of this this browser, but yeah. So we have a price. It's $499.99 according to American price. Now, I don't know. I haven't tried going to this site myself.
Also, mind you, this is the bundle version, not the regular priced version. I have to go to the actual website.
I have to log in.
They have both. They have both as an option.
Like, how much is the regular one? I want to see. Choose your system.
Canada.
Oh wait, I got it signed in. Hold on.
Yeah, I got to get a verification code. They're making you get a verification code to even.
Oh wow, they really want to make sure no bots get this. Hold on.
So that I applaud that. Thank you.
Yeah, no, like legit. Make sure actual people get this.
Yeah, it's. I don't know.
There's an extra number in there. That's why they probably are gonna.
Okay, I'm gonna do this on my phone.
Do I get the cart bundle? Do I put in for the cart bundle or not the cart bundle?
How much is the non-cart bundle? Do you know the price, PA?
They're the same price.
Oh, they are?
Yes.
Oh. Well,
so let's see.
I was about to say, wouldn't normally the one without the cart be cheaper?
The one without the cart would be cheaper, but the limited time one is for the cart.
So Warrior 64 is going to be showing the American price. So let me just see. Do some quick math.
I might just go for just the system though.
Yeah, I mean, if it's cheaper, then yeah, no, like. Plus, not to mention, we might get those Switch 2 upgrades too.
Yeah.
Free with our regular Switch games, so that might still hold us off. Because, mind you, even without Mario Kart World included, you're getting all like those GameCube games. You're getting like the Switch 2 upgrades.
Okay, so if I do if I just calculate the comparison. Just off of based on where the Canadian dollar is right now, it's like over $700.
Oof.
Yeah, there's no way I'll be able to
I feel that.
I'm gonna try signing into the website to see if it'll let me. But I've got to.
I'm gonna try doing that on my phone real quick. I'll leave the Wario64 screen cap on here though as I'm talking about it.
Okay, and I need to use
because my phone is already logged into my Nintendo Online. Because yeah, I already know it's kind of like gonna be very expensive for me if I were to theoretically pick it up. But at the same time too, even without the game, if you just get the base system, if it is cheaper, you do get a lot of stuff just on launch.
Okay.
Like you get the GameCube games if you already have Nintendo Online. You get the Switch 1, the 2 upgrades for a lot of games. There's a lot of X factors here, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
To consider.
Now the problem is I can't Like, okay. The problem is if I open that link, it opens on the American site, and then it doesn't let me, if I choose Canada, it doesn't let me go back to that link. I have to like, okay, let me see. Let me try adding the CAE.
Okay. I just looked up how much the game is, or how much the system is without Mario Kart included. That's $449.99.
Yeah, so
$449.99.
I'm probably just gonna buy the system, and honestly, Soul Calibur 2, if I can't get a physical copy of like Metroid Prime 4, I could just buy the digital, or I could just start playing Soul Calibur 2 on day one, because that is one of the titles that's gonna release with the GameCube thing.
Yeah, no, like legit, launching with Soul Calibur 2 is really good.
How long, Jacato, for the past however many years that we've been doing this, have I been asking?
We literally talked about Nintendo Directs, plenty of
something
Nintendo
out
Directs.
for Soul Calibur 2.
Yeah, no, legit. Many Nintendo Direct reactions were like, okay, what about Soul Calibur 2? Can we get that as a retro game?
Because it had its 20th anniversary, like I think 2 years ago, even.
It did.
Like, and I even put the thing out to Namco and the other companies on socials, like, hey, can we get something with Soul Calibur 2, please?
I'm skimming through the frequently asked questions. When will I be notified about my invitation to purchase Nintendo Switch 2? Nintendo account holders of the US and Canada who are at least 18 years old are eligible to register. The first batch of invitations will go out starting May 8th, 2025, with additional batches and invitation emails sent periodically until purchasing My Nintendo Store is open to everyone publicly. Initial invitation emails will be delivered on a first-come, first-served basis to eligible registrants who have met the prior criteria. Invitees will have 72 hours from the time when the email is sent to them to complete their purchase. Priority requirements are as follows. As of today, you must have been one who purchased any Nintendo Switch Online membership.
Okay, guys, I have the official Canadian price. I know this won't matter to you guys, but the official Canadian price is with the Mario Kart bundle is $699. So it is is $700. If you get it without it, it's $629. So it's quite a bit less.
Yeah.
Then like it's not a 50 it's more than $50 less, but still like $700.
Yeah.
That's still pretty big, man.
I am not going to be able to get this console. Like, at least for a few years.
Yeah, I feel that.
So
I'm still also looking through the requirements here. Okay, you gotta have a Nintendo Online membership. Okay, I think we all qualify for that. Had any paid Nintendo Online membership for a minimum of 12 months. I think we're all like on a yearly thing or a family plan, right?
Yeah.
I have my own. I'm not on a family plan. Like,
yeah, I got my own too. Must have opted to share gameplay data and have at least 50 hours of gameplay total. So basically, it's like, hey, here's the games I'm playing. As long as you have that in your profile, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
And I think we all got that.
Yeah,
I think we all have 50 plus hours.
So it's $4.90. So it's again, it's $4.99 in the States. It's $6.99 in Canada. So it's $200 more.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's another thing to note too.
Everything that's happening later today is going to potentially make that worse.
Yeah, that is true too. Especially if other stores open up as well.
Like if I wasn't gonna if I wasn't gonna spend $1,000 on a PS5 Pro, I don't know how you expect me to get $700 for this.
That is true. Here's a thing to note if anybody's doing it through the Nintendo method. The full payment will be required at time of checkout. My Nintendo Store accepts Visa, MasterCard, Google Play, and Apple Pay. So no PayPals or stuff like that if anybody's curious about that.
So I'm fucked either way.
Yeah. Please note that My Nintendo Store does not accept Nintendo eShop gift cards as well. You can do shipping to the US and Canada.
Oh, that's another thing too.
How
much the shipping's going to be.
That's also a factor too. If they're shipping,
if they're going to free ship to US and Canada, then sweet. But if they're not,
I hope so. I mean, for a big purchase like that, you hope it comes with free shipping.
It's just, I don't know.
When will I receive my Switch 2 order? Orders will be shipped after purchase. Your purchase window will be shown in your invitation email, and your approximate ship date will be provided at the time of ordering. Please note that release date delivery is not guaranteed due to how many process and shipment times are.
Yeah.
So
at least they're covering all their bases.
Right, yeah. So even if you do order it, you might not necessarily get on release day, but it will be ready to go to ship to you around the time where it should be.
Yes.
Well,
like it'll be like you might get like in progress, but you might not necessarily get it on release day.
Should I set another
But they are
stream
covering all their
goal
bases
and
though, which is pretty neat.
should I set another stream goal and put it for a year? Because I know I'm not going to get this in 3 months.
You know what? Might as well.
Get that Switch 2 goals.
God, I just sorry if I'm a little out of it, guys.
Oh, you're fine.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of info. If anything, I'm glad that they're making ways to make the console readily available to a lot of people who really want the system, instead of having to worry about scalpers.
No, the fact that they said like, hey, you have to have an account where you're at least how old, and it requires you to have X amount of hours of gameplay on it, and all this stuff.
You can't just make an account and immediately put in a pre-order. You have to have like an account with Nintendo for at least a year old. Which is good.
Now, some people will be upset by that, but at the same time, it reduces the amount of people flipping them.
Right. And this is also directly through Nintendo, so you know you'll get it from it's like actual Nintendo ordering, you know? Like again, also because I'm kind of like in the same camp as Zero. I didn't get I didn't get a PS5 Pro. I already had the regular PS5, but I did get a new PC during Black Friday, and yeah, I'm already still working on payments on that. So I don't think I'm going to get it anytime.
That's understandable.
Like I would love to get this on launch, but as of right now, as of me at the moment, prior to not even having any like donations or anything open, me on my own, I don't think I'll be able to pick this up.
I think what I will say is, sorry, go ahead, PA.
Oh, I was just gonna say I'm not sure. It depends on when I'd get my email. I may be able to, but that's only because I penny pinched for like years now on missing so many other things.
So
I don't know.
We're also
the first batch of invitations for those emails are coming next month, though, already on May 8th. So just word to the wise if anybody is registering.
So what I'll say from my perspective is I definitely can't afford the pre-order. It's not going to happen. But
no, understandable.
If I end up getting work again and I get, a decent hourly rate, maybe Christmas I could get one.
That's fair.
Yeah,
maybe.
No, that's fair. Yeah. They are going to
I mean,
have a lot of them
deals
at the holiday time.
They're definitely going to be
deals,
stocking
depending on where you get it. Reward points too, if you happen to have reward points or coupons to retailers,
Yeah, so it's like, realistically, like this is like a PS3 situation all over again. Like, realistically, not going to be able to get one at launch, but the end of the year to next year, maybe.
Yeah, I feel that.
So yeah, it's one of those. Yeah, by then there'll be even more games probably announced. They'll probably be like they're probably going to do. I know they've been going hard in directs and stuff these past few weeks, but that they're saving some stuff for Summer Game Fest
holiday. Yeah, like the actual, not just summer Game Fest and stuff, but also holiday season too.
Besides, as well is not just this, but they're still going to be selling the Switch.
That is also true. They still got some Switch, literally from last week. They announced a bunch of stuff that's still coming out.
Yeah.
I
just posted the Wario 64 thing in my own personal Discord too, just so
nice. Yeah, what I should probably do that too. Let me
just so if people have the ability, the flexibility, if they want to know the pre-order situation, Nintendo actually did a very smart thing. Like, hey,
actually, can you link that up and do you have that link on there or what you posted on yours? Can you put that in Smash Pataz of mine real quick?
Oh,
do
you want the
copy and paste it? Yeah, you can tag everyone too. I don't mind.
Yeah, I can do it. Let's see here. I can do it quick in the general on that Discord.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad
Yeah,
this
no, go ahead.
pre-order thing dropped because now I can go get breakfast without the worry of having something like, "Oh, hey, pre-orders are available now," happening.
Yeah,
while I'm
right,
out
right.
and about and making phone calls to people.
Because if like the pre-orders start going on around like May, so if I were to guess, that's also probably for other retailers too, like Best Buy and GameStop and all that stuff. So sometime around the same time Nintendo's doing it. But it's cool that we do have the registration and stuff. Like I'm gonna sign up for the pre-register. I know I can't do it at the moment, but I'll still do it anyway, just in case if I don't know something happens. You know.
I just thought of something that I didn't calculate. I'm calculating it now. So let's say I get the $700 bundle with the tax, because we have a higher tax rate than you guys.
Yes.
It's almost $800.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. Okay.
$791.
A lot of new computer parts.
Oh boy.
That's a lot of new computer parts.
Yeah, that's.
791 is what I calculated with the HST and GST, because we have two different tax brackets that have to. But
right.
Goods get both.
God, I just
man, I hope they
dread.
I hope they put that holiday tax-free thing back in this year, because that would be sweet. Because I don't know if you guys knew that, but in Canada, video games, food, toys during the holiday season from, I think it was December 15th to February 15th, we got a tax break. No tax on anything like that was a game, a toy, food. Like if they do that next year, then that's $100 off the console. So that's also the reason why I was able to get the PS5 when I got it, because I got that tax break. So, but man,
yeah, I just
Yeah.
man.
Well, again, like I'm gonna register for this. I don't think I'll be able to get one, but I'll do it anyway on the off chance I do get an email. You know what I mean?
I just put in for it because, you know, hey, if the pre-order thing gets dropped to you, awesome.
Yeah, like I might get the email and not be able to buy it, but I still want to have the opportunity. You know what I mean?
Well, think of it this way, guys. It's tax time. You might get a good tax return.
True.
When the pre-order comes up, you're going to be glad that you did it, because then you'll be like, oh, I have this extra money I can use to get the console. So, you don't know. I still have to do my taxes too, because our taxes aren't due until the end of April.
Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe if I get a nice, tax return, I'll save that for possibly getting this. But there's other things I need to pay too, so it's like it's hard for me to say, oh, I'll use that money. I'm still saying holiday season this year for me, aka sometime next year. That's the way I'm looking at it.
Yep.
I don't think I should really get one. I can't really justify splurging on this right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. I get you. Like I literally just splurged on this computer that I'm using right now to stream.
But I'm saying a lot of people might do that. They might put their things in and be like, "Oh, maybe I'll get a good tax return." Then they can justify, that price. Maybe that's why Nintendo's releasing it in June, because they know that's happening.
Yep.
That is also a fair point too, huh?
Yeah. I mean, if I don't get one at launch, probably same thing. Probably later this year, maybe Q3, Q4 sometime, like late Q3, late Q4.
All I'm gonna say is the next few like Twitch pays I get, like I'm saving it.
Yeah,
I'm saving it to try to get one of these by the end of the year. So.
Oh yeah, no, this is great. It was a good launch. I agree with you, Zero, what you mentioned about how the Switch launch was like an in-person kind of thing, and you could.
They only showed a few games for the Switch. This one they had literally exclusives from third parties ready to go. They had they only had two really big first party games ready to go that weren't like re-releases, like it's Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong Bonanza, but like they had so much third party support, which is a thing that Nintendo's always kind of been not great with. So the fact that they went out of their way, probably made sure a lot of these developers had dev kits, got like an exclusive FromSoft game Like that's a get. Especially since right now, Katakawa's going through their whole thing about not sure who's going to own them. And they really want Sony to buy them. Because, like, if Sony had bought them, this wouldn't have happened. Because they would have been like, you're not putting exclusive on Nintendo. Like, because just so people understand, Katakawa owns FromSoft. And Katakawa's been for sale for a while. And they're trying to get Sony to buy them because they want to stay in Japan. But a South Korean company is interested in buying them. So obviously, like something like that wouldn't have happened normally. So the fact that that's a option, and they had that ready to go. The GameCube stuff that people have been asking for forever, and they put games on there like Fire Emblem, which are like $250 now.
Yep.
Like that's almost like Sky said earlier in the chat. A couple of those GameCube games that they announced for the Switch or the Switch 2 Online, some of those games equal the price of what the console costs in the secondhand market. So if you look at it that way, it's kind of a deal.
Yes, it is.
It's sorry to cut you off, PA. I'll just finish my thought here. I'm fine. Just saying, like this is all expensive, but like at the same time, I'm like, they actually have stuff coming out instead of just saying there's a Splatoon, Breath of the Wild, and maybe a new Mario game. Like stuff is coming out, and it's coming out like a few months later, not holiday. So if you have the money, this is definitely like worth it. I'm not telling people to spend their money, but I'm like if you're like on the fence, like think about all the stuff that's going to be available at launch and near launch. Like it's insane to me. Like just a reminder, the Super Nintendo had 2 launch titles. F-Zero and I think Pilot Wings was the other one. That's it. Super Mario World wasn't available right at launch, I don't think. Like Nintendo's doing moves, and I think that this is a step in the right direction, and they brought their A game, is what I'm saying. Is like, that's why I made the joke Nintendo won E3, even though E3 doesn't exist anymore and it's months away. If it was, because they came with their A game and they basically in-before'd all of Summer Game Fest. So Xbox and Sony are gonna have to like step it up to like be able to match that.
Yep.
Real. Anyways, I'm sorry, PA, you were trying to say something.
Yeah, just to harken back to kind of like the price of some of those old GameCube games now, as somebody who, this is probably, mind you, 4 or 5 years ago, I was looking at trying to purchase Pokemon XD Gales of Darkness, and that was like every copy I found online, it was like a $400 to like $1,000 price tag with what people wanted for it.
Yeah, I didn't care about those games back in the day that much, but I'm interested in them now, and now I can't get them. But
yeah,
like a lot of people are going to be able to experience those games now because of the GameCube Switch Online. Fire Emblem.
See, this also, like, I was going to say, this also opens up a can of worms, because I know it's not exactly mainline Pokemon, but it's still a Pokemon where you were able to move around Pokemon and do some stuff with that, much like they did with, like, Stadium and whatnot. But I wonder if this is also going to open up, now with Switch 2, going to open up capabilities of moving Pokemon in these games with Pokemon Home,
Yeah, Blondie, you're right. N64 also only had 2 launch titles. Like, Nintendo has been known to not have a strong launch lineup. It's always post-launch stuff that's good. And with this, they're like, we might only have a few games at launch, but look at all these other games you can play from our partners. Like, it's
either partner games or games that are already going to launch with upgrades as soon as Switch 2 is out.
Like, for some people, an exclusive FromSoft game is an instant buy for them. Because they're going to be the FromSoft fans are going to be upset that it's going to be exclusive on the Switch 2, but they're also like, I bought a PS4 for Bloodborne. So like I could see those people lamenting, being like, okay, I'll buy another console for this. And with a strong lineup like that, it's just Nintendo won E3.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be saying
Nintendo
that for a
1E3
while.
again.
I mean, legit right now, out of the things that like are coming on the pipeline that I know from Xbox and PlayStation, Nintendo right now has my vote on like what I'm most excited for.
Mm-hmm. Like, I normally with a console, like if they announce it, I'm like, I'm not sold until I see something I want. I want this right now.
Mm-hmm.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
How many times do they make Pilot Wings a launch title? If they shadow dropped a new Pilot Wings for this that came out the launch day, I'd
great.
laugh my ass off.
That'd be cool. That'd be fun.
Not to mention, they probably will put 3DS software for the online with this eventually.
Oh yeah, no, because like even though they didn't say anything about DS or 3DS stuff, I could see this coming eventually for like Switch 2 if the rumors are to be believed.
Yeah, because I hope they do the 3DS, which it's going to be inevitable. We all know it, but I hope they do 3DS for this system too, because I want to play Fire Emblem Awakening on stream, and I don't have a modded 3DS.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Not to mention, like, we didn't even, like, because, like, I know they're doing GameCube, but, you know what's not too different than the GameCube, architecturally wise? The Wii!
Yeah?
So, you know, like, chance, because, like, you know, because, like, when it comes to hardware stuff, Wii and GameCube ain't too different.
They really aren't.
So, there's a chance we might get Wii games in the near future as well, and, like, we're already getting the GameCube Fire Emblem, so we can get the Wii Fire Emblem as well, you know?
Radiant, I have not played Radiant Dawn. I know of it. I had a friend who had it. We never got to play it together. But I would love to play Radiant Dawn if that came out as like a Wii digital package or something like that.
Oh yeah, totally.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if they keep the thing where you can transfer your save data. That'd be pretty sweet.
That'd be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which again leads back to like how I was saying, we're getting that Pokemon Coliseum, we're getting Pokemon XD. How is that going to work with Pokemon Home? I hope we'll be able to do some interactions. Hopefully, some news about other classic Pokemon games come to Switch too.
Yeah, they've been holding off putting Pokemon on to the online thing, and I'm not sure why. It probably has something like people are speculating that like because Pokemon Company wants to re-release them as separate releases, but like there's been nothing. The last time they re-released the Pokemon games, and only first and second gen, was on 3DS. So it's like,
right.
What's the holdup? They must be planning something. People are speculating there's going to be a collection or something.
Yeah, like I'm planning either like a collection or like some kind of way to do it, or some new Pokemon Classic app or something.
Yeah, something like that. And from what I understand, the main reason they put the first two gens on 3DS was because of Pokemon Home integration, because those two generations were the only ones where you couldn't move your Pokemon up into newer generation games. You always had from third gen on, you could get a Pokemon from third gen and put it into, at the time, 7th gen if you wanted. It was a process, but you could. So
yeah,
that's why I'm like, maybe they're waiting to do a collection of the first and second gen on like, I don't know, on like a physical release of it, or make a digital one and then have it integrated with Pokemon Pokemon Home's what they use now, right? Yeah,
Pokemon Home. It was Pokemon Bank before.
Now it's Pokemon Home. So that's what I feel like they're gonna do at some point. But I think they're just holding off because they're probably saving it for like, if the next Pokemon game doesn't sell well, we can sell this and we know it will sell. That's what I feel.
Oh yeah, no, they're like it's a guaranteed seller right there. Getting classic Pokemon into modern Pokemon, especially with that I forget the name of it, but that Pokemon Stadium-esque app that's coming out, so you can use your Pokemon Home Pokemon that are just chilling right now and actual battles. The one that's coming out for mobile and Switch too. I forget the name of it. But that they showed it like during that Pokemon Day presentation.
Yeah, the one that looks Stadium.
Yeah, because like I explained this before, like many Nintendo Directs before, where it's like we got a bunch of Pokemon sitting in Pokemon Home, not able to do anything because you can't put them in the recent games. Why not just make a Pokemon Stadium app so they can fight each other? And they're doing that now.
They've got that now. Yeah, which is cool. I get, like, I don't want to drag this on too long, but I guess if I were to say my final thoughts, this is good good stuff to show.
Yeah, this was really good.
Like,
absolutely.
I don't know how else they could have made this better. I mean, maybe like
If they had a mainline Mario or something.
Maybe if they announce a new F-Zero. Like if they announce a new F-Zero,
A new
game
one,
coming to
yeah,
the
that would
Switch
have been cool.
Like
yeah.
that, like not GX coming to the GameCube app, not F-099, like a brand new F-Zero game. That's the only way I could see them make this better. Or a new Star Fox.
Yeah.
Because they did nothing with Star Fox.
Oh yeah, Star Fox. Take the Wii U game and put it onto the Nintendo Switch.
Or put the GameCube one on the app.
On the classic service,
Assault?
yeah.
Star Fox Assault
Yeah, that
would
have
be
been
great.
good too.
Because I've heard Assault is pretty good. So
it is. It's actually pretty solid.
Assault's it's a good mix of classic Star Fox with some like aspects of like the the single player.
The only thing I heard about Assault is it didn't sell very well when it first came out.
It did not, but I bought it on release and I enjoyed it.
I'm going to take a real look quick at the GameCube games because I was talking about before, if a GameCube game on this list is already on here, does that preclude it from any like HD versions or anything? They're already showing Super Mario Sunshine will be available on the GameCube, which we all know was already included with the Super Mario 3D All-Stars collection previously. So just because it showed up in a different platform or a different medium doesn't mean it's excluded from the GameCube online service. So for those wondering, just because Wind Waker is showing up for GameCube classics, that doesn't mean we can't eventually get Wind Waker HD to pop up on Switch.
Yeah.
Same with like same with Twilight Princess.
I still feel like they're gonna do a Twilight Princess Wind Waker pack. Like
I can see that happening. Yeah.
Like I feel like that's gonna be a thing. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I want that. Right, you know, yeah. I've said many times that I do not like the GameCube controller, but I want that GameCube controller. Part of me,
legit. I like as a wireless too, because if you get that with a dongle, you can also use that on computer too.
Well, part of me wonders if I need a Switch 2, if I can order it.
Oh, do you need a Switch 2 to be able to order it? Because that's what they did with the other classic controllers.
Oh, you had to have a Switch to order it? You didn't just have to have the online service?
Well, you had to have a Nintendo Online account to do it.
Well, I have a Nintendo Online account, but I'm wondering if they're restricting it to only Switch 2 owners.
I don't think so, because before, as long as you had a Nintendo Online account, even if you didn't currently have a Switch or like using the Switch or anything, you were still able to go to the Nintendo store and still buy one, but you had to have an account to be able to do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check how many hours I have. Yeah. My first game that popped up on my list was 60 hours. So yes, I hit the 50-hour requirement.
Oh, I definitely have with Monster Hunter. I can say that.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
like, I have 100 hours in
here.
Rise, 100 hours in Generations Ultimate. Like,
yeah.
I mean, just Smash alone, I already know I got.
Oh yeah, Smash.
we've got like 200 or 300 hours in Smash Brothers.
Dude.
Easy.
Yeah.
Gotta applaud. That is one thing I will applaud Nintendo for, is putting that on there so people like can't just make bot accounts. Like that's a smart idea.
Somebody's like right now like trying to rush, like, oh, I gotta get them 50 hours. Like, oh wait, no, the 1 year requirement.
Yep. Great, awesome business move right there, Nintendo.
Yeah, no, like legit to prevent scalpers. I appreciate it. Yeah.
I think they knew they were going to lose sales because there's going to be some people who are like, oh, I registered for Nintendo Online yesterday and I only got it for like, you know, I couldn't afford to do the whole year, so I can't get the thing. But it's like, that's smart way. I think the hours requirement is a big thing, because even though you can easily use like an auto clicker or something to get tons of hours in a game, you still, like, having that requirement being you need to be a year subscription member to get it means that like people aren't going to spend $100+ for every like to buy every single, like, to make a bunch of accounts to buy these things up. I am sure there will still be people who flip these. Like, I am sure there are going to be people who
I mean, that happens with everything.
Yeah, there's still going to be people who flip these, but it's not going to be a PS5 situation where people
right,
have,
which I appreciate.
Which, by the way, I don't know if you guys saw, but there are scalpers who bought way too many PS5s and are stuck.
Oh yeah,
with them now.
yeah, I know about this, which is great, because like I didn't even have to worry about, like, I was one of the few people who like, oh hey, cool, PS5 pre-orders are open. I was one of the few people who didn't even have to worry about scalpers because it was pre-scalpers. It was open. I got lucky. I clicked the link, got it for my birthday.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And then later, people were talking about scalpers. Like, wait, there's scalpers for PS5? Like, I was late to the party because I already had everything sorted out at the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what about you guys? PA, what's your final verdict on everything?
this was really good, and it's something I think Nintendo's needed for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Because some of the last few directs for me, outside of when they announced Prime 4, Tears of the Kingdom, and Story of Seasons, Wonderful Life, like, people could play that original version of a Wonderful Life, Story of Seasons now on the GameCube. That one will maybe
That is
come out
also
for that.
true.
But it's just a lot of the Nintendo Directs outside of like those two have felt kind of flat to me because there wasn't a lot of stuff that pulled me into it, I guess.
A lot of
This
modern games
definitely
weren't
did.
able to run on the Switch, and because of that, they didn't pop up on the Directs.
Yes.
But now with this
definitely
is working
pulled
as
me
like an
in,
equalizer, where it's like something gets announced. Oh, do I want to get the PC version? Do I want to get the PlayStation version? Do I want to get the Xbox version? Now it's like, do I want to get the Nintendo version for a modern game? That's really big.
Yes, it is. This thing's got bells and whistles. I mean, the fact that you can set it to different frame rates, and you could be like, oh, I could just leave it at 720 and still get 60 FPS.
Yeah.
Or if you have the ability to run at 180 and 60 FPS, like, there you go. You can run it higher than that.
Now, it seems like the 4K is going to be locked to 60, but I think that's going to be based on per game, because they did show Metroid Prime was going to be 4K 60, but it was going to be 1080 120, which to me, I don't know about you guys, but as a streamer, like, I can't stream more than 60 frames per second anyways, so I don't care
same.
I don't care about
that.
120 frames, but there are people out there who are like, especially if they're going to have the mouse mode and have shooters on it, like, people are going to be like, I got to have my 120 frames. Fighting games, Street Fighter 6 coming to it, I got to have 120 frames for that. So it's like, I like that they're giving the option for that. I think that's especially, like, I've always been like a guy. It's like, I don't need more than 60 frames, but somebody who plays fighting games, as somebody who plays fighting games, I'm like, maybe having 120 frames wouldn't be bad. So, you know what I mean?
No, absolutely. Like, but no, I feel like this is something Nintendo has needed for a while, especially with
It
some
honestly
of the other,
puts
like,
them on the
PC.
table to consider stuff. Yeah. Because, like, we live in, like, an era where a lot of games are going cross-platform, but to actually have Nintendo now in the same competing wheelhouse as PlayStation 5 and the current Xbox, that's still pretty big.
So,
yes, it is.
Here's a question I have to pose. This is 2025 this is coming out. We've got the PS4 and the Xbox since 2020, 2021.
Yeah.
Yes.
The new Xbox is probably getting announced at Summer Games Fest, which I'm sure, and Sony just released the PS5 Pro. So if this has as long as a life as the Switch, do we think it will live up to those consoles? Because the Switch proved that it was multi-generational. Like, even though it was underpowered compared to even like the PS4 and the Xbox One, it still like has survived it's still surviving against like the big dogs. And like, if PS2 hadn't sold more consoles, it would be the best-selling console of all time. The Switch would be.
It would be, yeah.
Like, but Sony had to get some more PS2 sales out there. So, yeah. But
that darn DVD player.
But yeah. So like, I personally feel like this launching now, even though we have new consoles for the other, makers on the rise, which are probably going to be more powerful.
Yeah.
I still think this
another
will work.
thing too.
Yeah, go ahead.
To consider is we're getting to the point where a lot of things you barely notice a difference between console generations.
Yeah, I mean, like, and Xbox has basically come out and said that they're going to continue making consoles, but only as like a hardware option. And I mean, the big thing that's interesting for me for the next Xbox, whatever they call it, is it's going to have the option to play games on Steam, GOG.
Yeah, because like they showed that recently, Steam games on Xbox.
Like, essentially, it's just going to be a consoleized PC is, I think, what they're planning to do. But the difference here is, the speculation is the prices are going to match what a gaming PC would cost. So it's like,
there we go. Yeah.
Would you need to buy an Xbox anymore? Like, because
why not just get a PC at that point? A lot of people are making that argument.
Yeah, and so and if Sony goes the same way, that's like, oh, we're gonna make this thing. It's gonna be over $1,000, and it's also gonna be able to play all your Game Pass games, Epic, whatever. They're probably not gonna go that way because it's Sony. But if they did something like that, it's like Nintendo's really the only one where you're gonna get an exclusive console experience going forward. So
that's pretty much true. Yeah. That's why, like I was saying before, it's like a lot of people have options these days because you have the Switch 2. Alternatively, if you're really a PC person, you really like all those PC releases, if you haven't already checked out the Steam Deck, that is also a valid option.
Okay, the one thing I have to go against this whole Direct is why the fuck is Donkey Kong holding a burger? It should be a banana.
Yes.
No, what's that about?
Yeah. I guess to close my comments would be I want to give a shout out to Bandai Namco. Thank you for finally doing something with Soul Calibur 2. Holy moly.
Yes.
That is one of the best Soul Calibur titles out there. Thank you.
My fingers crossed. They actually like updated too, so we can finally get Link, Heihachi, and Spawn in the same game.
I only realized as I was trying to get games before the 360 store closed that Soul Calibur 2 HD was delisted. I was really sad. I was like, fuck, I wanted to get that. I didn't know it was delisted. But now that they're putting, personally, my favorite version of Soul Calibur 2 on the Switch online, I might just have to do that to whatever the mode's called, build-up mode or whatever it's called in that game, do a playthrough of that at some point.
The adventure?
Yeah, adventure mode.
When they delisted the stuff on there, I had to like get like a copy of like Soul Calibur 2 off of like I think Amazon because they had like digital codes still available at the time.
Thank you, Blonde Guy.
But like with that game delisted off of that storefront and everything, like the most readily available version of Soul Calibur 2 will be the one on the Switch 2 here, like with Nintendo Online. With Link, which everybody really likes. Like, come on, I'll be honest here. Between the 3 versions of Soul Calibur 2, everybody talked about the GameCube version.
Yes, because Link.
Yeah, and it was a very big missed opportunity. We never got Soul Calibur 2 HD on the Wii U because, Wii U.
Yeah.
And if we did, we would have had Link, Heihachi, and Spawn in the same game. The other versions of Soul Calibur 2 HD, like on the PlayStation and the Xbox, they had Heihachi and Spawn. They couldn't get the Link in there.
All I'm saying is, in a year or so, when we all have this thing, I'm going to be excited to do online Soul Calibur matches against y'all. I think that's going to be fun.
Yeah, that's going to be great.
And that actually reminded me, too, the major big thing about the Switch 2, only 1 copy required for a lot of games. And you can play that online and locally, which is really good.
Yes, I'm going to expect when we all have the console, I'm going to get DMs from you being like, "Hey, Zero, we're going to play this. We're going to play Mario Party. Do you have it?" I'll be like, "No," and be like, "Okay, we'll just share it."
Yeah,
because you're going to have it probably.
That's a real big X factor right there.
Yeah. I guess 2 more comments I have to add.
Sure.
So Soul Calibur, Bandai Namco. The first one I had. 2 more to add after this. Thank you for finally doing something with Soul Calibur 2. Really appreciate it. Very, 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 very much. Capcom, I'll come to you last. I think I just forgot my other point I was going to make, so I might as well just go to you now, Capcom. The ball is now in your court. There is something else I have been asking for the last 4, 5, 6 years or so. Because Chicano's been asking for the same thing as me.
Yeah.
Nintendo, Capcom, please get together. Beautiful Joe HD collection. Let's go.
Please.
I mean, I think you guys both know what I'm asking from Capcom to put on the Switch 2. Can we put network transmission on the GameCube app?
That would be really good.
And can we please get Legends 3, please?
Yes.
Legends
3 would be good.
Legends 3, like on the Nintendo Switch 2 would be pretty cool. Get the HD collection. It's like Legends collection even on Switch 2. That'd be really good.
Exactly. What was it, PA? Sorry?
The last one I want is Nintendo. I got another one, please, aside from the Beautiful Joe HD collection. Custom Robo. Custom Robo with online multiplayer, please. Please.
Yes.
Okay, like just to reiterate on GameCube titles, we are getting Super Mario Sunshine. We are getting Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. We're getting Gale of Darkness XD for Pokemon. Mario Strikers. Chibi Robo. Luigi's Mansion.
Chibi Robo.
Pokemon
I didn't
Coliseum.
even notice that.
The Chibi Robo. Yeah.
Are you looking
Those
at
are the
a
ones
list
confirmed
for this
at the moment, along with F-Zero GX, Wind Waker, and Soul Calibur 2.
Yeah, Beautiful Joe might get on GameCube Online.
Actually, I just remembered too.
1 and 2 would be great.
I'm not the biggest fan of Konami, but they have been doing some re-releases of a lot of their games. And you know what else was on the GameCube? A certain thing with gears of metal.
Oh.
Ah, yes.
Oh God, Twin Snakes
on the Nintendo GameCube Classic Collection would be
I
really good.
I would love that because I really want to play Twin Snakes. I've never had a chance to play it.
Yeah, a lot of people want to play Twin Snakes. There's no HD version of it at the moment, so GameCube Nintendo Classics. Konami is already they already have Master Collection on the Nintendo Switch, so do some cool work there, Konami. I'd really like if we get Twin Snakes on there. Be really good.
The ball is in Nintendo and the third party's court. Right
Resident
now.
Evil 4, that's another one. That's another one.
I mean, anything's possible because just going back to Capcom real quick, they put all the Mega Man Game Boy games on the Game Boy app recently, and people have been asking for a collection of those. So the fact that Nintendo has them is great. They put that one Castlevania game that wasn't in the collections for Game Boy on the Game Boy app.
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
they did. They did.
So it's like Nintendo seems to be the place where they're like, oh, this isn't fitting our collection. We'll just put them on here. So like Konami and the Capcom have both done that. So it's not out of the thought for them to do things like put Mega Man and Bass or Rockman and Forte on either the Super Famicom or Super Nintendo app /GBA app, or things like, again, like they put Mega Man: The Wily Wars on the Genesis app, stuff like that. I know that's available in other places, but still, it's not as readily available as you'd think. So that's why I'm like, network transmission seems like an obvious one because people were curious why that wasn't in the Battle Network collection, because that's kind of it's not the obvious choice, but like people were like,
right,
where else? You can't re-release this anywhere else. Why is this not in the collection? So my thought is now that we have this GameCube app, something like that'll happen. So that's why I'm like hopeful for a lot of other things. Like I'm just trying to think if there's like other than Metal Gear, like Metal Gear seems to be the most obvious choice for them to put on that app.
Yeah, that's like a really big one that's always limited to GameCube.
Because again, it's not in the collection. So if you we can be like, oh, well, it's a GameCube exclusive. We'll put it on the GameCube app. Seems like an obvious one for Konami to do. So
right.
Was there Konami had another thing on GameCube that I'm trying to remember. That was kind of they didn't make like a Silent Hill for GameCube.
They had Eternal Darkness made by the same studio that made
Eternal
Twin
Darkness.
Snakes.
Yes, that needs to be on the GameCube app. That needs to be there. That again, another game that's super
the rated
expensive.
M games on GameCube. There's actually a handful of them, and Eternal Darkness is one of them.
Like they've already put on a bunch of games that are stupid expensive to get on second hand. So Eternal Darkness is one that I think a lot of people are asking for, and I think that one would be great to put on there. As somebody who got a chance to play it when I went to visit Blondie, that game needs to be on there.
Very underrated game.
Fantastic. So
yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot of things they could be doing now that GameCube's on the table.
The ball is in their court. Nintendo published. Okay, so it's a good chance to be on there.
Yeah.
Right, Blondie, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It isn't Konami. But I was just thinking like what games that they have that are like haven't been re-released but are stupid expensive to get a physical version of.
Yeah, just the games that are stuck on GameCube. And we already got a couple here. I mean, like Fire Emblem, GameCube, like right there, bam, it's already on the surface.
Yeah, it would never happen, but if they did a Nintendo Online PlayStation app, which would be amazing, Legends and Legends 2 with Misadventures of Tron Bonne.
Now that I know you said they won't do that, but I'm thinking about cross-platform Nintendo Online apps. Xbox is going all in on the cross-platform, it seems like. Could you imagine original Xbox Online for
Nintendo Switch Xbox Online app?
Nintendo Switch Online, yeah, exactly.
Oh god, multiplayer Halo CE on Switch 2.
Right? Yeah. Exactly.
Could you fucking imagine? Holy shit.
They're already, like Microsoft is already doing that, like putting their games on PlayStation. Putting some stuff on Nintendo already.
Yeah, and not only that, like they have mentioned that Xbox Live was coming to Switch. So what does that mean? Maybe if you have the Nintendo Switch Online and you also have an Xbox, Game Pass or online account, you'll just get the Xbox app with a bunch of games. That would be kind of neat.
That would be pretty cool.
I mean, it would suck because you'd have to have 2 subscription services, but if you already own the consoles,
that's fair too.
You're already paying for them. So
I already got an Xbox, I already got a Nintendo, so that would be pretty neat to be able to.
That would be kind of neat.
Play it on there.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like Xbox has been pretty hush hush about their collaborations with Nintendo, but as we knew, GoldenEye wouldn't have happened on Switch or Xbox if it wasn't for the two of them working together with MGM to bring that to the forefront.
Same with the Banjo re-releases.
Yeah, same thing with the Banjo. Are both Banjo Kazooie and Tooie on the N64 app? Yeah,
and Conkers.
And is Conker on there?
Yep.
Yeah, age restricted.
Oh,
yeah, it's on the
but
age
it's on
restricted
there.
app. They have a
Okay.
separate app for that.
Oh, they have a separate. I didn't know that. Okay, I'll have to look into that to get the age restricted app then.
Yeah, that's where they get the that's where you get GoldenEye on the Nintendo Switch running.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I'll have to look into that. Okay. All right. Sorry to talk your guys' ear off, but I think that's it for me.
Yeah, no, I think that's
fine,
pretty much
dude.
like I'm trying to think if there's anything else we might have forgotten, but that pretty much covered everything as far as I know.
Yeah.
Jet Force Gemini says Blonde Guy Gamer.
Yeah,
and
that's
new
also
Kirby
there,
Air
yeah.
Ride
Mhm.
will be
Yes, that
cool.
one was on there
New
too.
Kirby Air Ride will be cool too.
It'd be really cool to get the Rare Replay collection on Nintendo Switch too. That'd be great.
I mean, there's nothing really stopping them, I guess. Like,
Yeah, they just gotta talk to Nintendo.
what if they put Rare Replay as a game on Switch too? Like a game that you can buy digitally or physically.
Yeah, that would be really good.
That'd be crazy, because that'd be the first time we get Perfect Dark Zero on a Nintendo console, for example. Like, and a couple of other games like Grab by the Ghoulies, like stuff like that. Grab by the Ghoulies almost felt like a GameCube game every time. Like
Viva Pinata on Nintendo.
Viva Pinata on Switch. Oh my god.
Can you imagine? That's crazy stuff.
Connect Sports. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah, no, this next generation is really gonna be weird because everything's going cross-platform, and like, how much more powerful can the system get? Do I get this on PC? Do I get this on Nintendo? Is it cross-play? There's so many factors for like the next generation of gaming to really think about.
And we're kind of in a renaissance of like indie games, the rise of indie games, and the
Also true.
AAA games are not becoming as they're becoming more sporadic. Like, they're spending more time to make them because they're too expensive. They're too, there's too much, there's too much time to, I mean, look at what's that game that came out and died immediately on PlayStation?
Starfield?
No, it came out recently. It was their like Overwatch thing.
Oh, Concord.
Like, that game came out and died.
Yeah.
And it cost what, $100 million for them to make it? Like,
Yeah. There's all that weird stuff going on with Helldivers. Like, it went up, it went down, it's up again.
like they need to, like, I think AAA is going to shift over from spending hundreds of millions on a game to like spending, maybe 10, 20 million on a game and then just making the game smaller without having be these big grandiose. Because I don't know about you, but like, I don't need to play movies all the time.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Sometimes you just want a cool multiplayer experience, play with friends.
More From Software game since it has vampires in it. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Vampires. Okay.
I want more Armored Core games. Can we get an Armored Core collection?
Oh my god.
That'd be great. Classic Armored Core. Get Armored Core like 4 on modern platforms. That'd be.
That's what I'm saying. If they do if they somehow did a PlayStation app, like they worked out a deal with Sony so that they could put PS1 games on an app for the Switch too. Like, Armor Core's one I would put on there. Blast Chambers one I would pick. Like, we're talking hypotheticals right now, but
yeah, no, totally. I got you. Well, the other thing to add on to that too is with the weird stuff going on Steam has PlayStation games. So Xbox, Steam, PlayStation? Question mark?
Yeah.
How does that work? And other things too. Like, if PlayStation does get some more games on Steam, Steam Deck, again, portable stuff right there. It's kind of like a PC version of the Switch.
Ooh, I just thought of one
really
Xbox one that I'd like to see if they did an Xbox app. Metal Wolf Chaos.
Yeah. Oh, that would be really good. That would be really good to get on there.
That would be good.
That would be a really good one on there. Because again, theoretically, hypothetically speaking, Xbox and Nintendo, they're looking really good together right now, and they're already making cross-platform deals for Xbox stuff. So I could, in theory, see an original Xbox app popping up on Switch 2.
I mean, it probably goes without saying that we're going to see a Game Pass app on the Switch 2 because Xbox is doing the whole everything's an Xbox thing, right? Yep. So, like, that's going to happen. Like, if
just make it playable on there.
That is going. They're going to put Game Pass on Switch. They'd be stupid not to. Nintendo would be stupid not to. Like,
yeah,
it's just free money for that. So I don't know. Okay. Well, I just realized it's 11:15. I should probably start wrapping stuff
I gotta
up.
get ready as I got a doctor's appointment coming up soon.
Yeah. Hey, this has been fun,
I'm gonna
guys.
go get a late breakfast. Yeah.
Yeah.
This has been fun, guys, and I hopefully we'll be playing some Soul Calibur 2 soon.
Yeah, totally. Again, also Zero, don't be a stranger. If you want to play some like multiplayer games or more reaction stuff, just send me a message. Like, hey, I'll pop in.
I'm trying not to be. I'm trying not to be. I just had so much stuff on my plate. I haven't had as much time, but yeah, no,
I get you.
I'll
No,
definitely
we've been busy.
I'll definitely hit you guys up. All right. Have a good rest of your morning, guys. Take care, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Take
too.
care, everybody.
See ya.
Yep. I'm gonna go.
Okay, so let's see. I need to end the stream together because I don't need to be doing that now. Let's leave that. I was thinking of maybe playing some Nikkei, but I'm gonna be honest. Like, I've been streaming for like almost 3 hours now, so I think I might stop and for a bit and relax. I did kind of want to do some more Nikkei story though. Back to the Digimon mines since it's maybe goes to Digimon. Yeah, okay. Well, are you guys still down if I play some Nikkei? Like, if I go to a break for a second and then come back and play some Nikkei for a little bit? I just want to do some more of the story. Would you guys be cool with that? And let me turn the chat back on. Sorry I turned the chat off, guys. There was a situation earlier that I had to turn the chat off. So, yeah. If you want to do more, then go for it. Okay. Well, guys, I'm going to go on a quick break. And then when I come back, we'll maybe do some, I don't know, do some stuff. Where is my... Okay, yeah. I'll put some videos on for you guys. And then I'll... when I come back, we'll I'll maybe do some Nikkei. Okay? All right, BRB.